Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or whatever it is on your time, and welcome to the stream. Hello Otis, congratulations on keeping your plastic chair. Hello No Name, we'll get to that smooch in a second. Hello Sketti, even though you're right here. Hello Toonie. Hope everybody's having a good day today, because we're gonna be talking about the September Doodles today. Yippee! How are you, Sketti?
I'm tired.
Well, get less tired because it's time for doodling.
Okay, I'm gonna open my monster then.
Yeah, open your
waiting
monster.
for like 30 minutes.
Open right next to the microphone so people can hear it.
Let me move the mic to it. I don't know if it'll pick up with Discord.
Did you open already?
Like just now, you didn't hear it? It was so
no.
fucking loud. Discord doesn't like it. Discord filtered it then, because it's literally like an inch from the mic.
So sad.
That's so sad.
Oh, that's right. I'm not drinking anymore, so I should take that away. Good. Thank you for the reminder. There you go. Could be with the Michael's difficult lemon beverage now. I do have still 2 cans stored, but that's for later.
Yeah.
And I don't think they will go bad. That's not how alcohol works.
No, only if you leave it in the heat. So if they're in the fridge, they're fine.
They're not in the fridge.
Oh, well, it might get kind of weird.
Well, they're also not in the heat. It is just in like a in the drawer.
That's weird.
I'm assuming it's okay because
As long as they don't like get really hot, it's fine. They'll be fine.
Because it's stored like it is stored in the store. Because they don't put it in the freezer, in the fridge.
That's weird. Well, maybe because I'm used to seeing them at the convenience store where you're gonna grab it and drink it in like 5 minutes, like as soon as you get out of the store.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, I know that it's better cold tuning, but it's not stored cold. Like if I'm going to drink, I'm gonna put it in the fridge.
That's fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to drink it regardless, so it'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Hello, kid. I hope you're having a good day today. I'm not like what is it called, Lou, that opened the Red Bull cans and then stored in his room. Opened.
There'd be bugs in there.
There weren't any bugs, but there was mold. Yeah.
Mold eater.
Also, I'm glad that you're doing well, kid. Also, no name, here's your smooch. I didn't forget about you. Mwah! How are you feeling, by the way, no name? So, if you guys weren't on No Name's stream this morning, he was making Paladins Alive. Yeah, he redeemed the smooch at the start of the stream. He was drunkenly making pasta this morning. And the Alfredo pasta, that one looked really good. And then he made, what was it called again? Chocolate pasta with peanut butter sauce. And that looked horrendous.
That sounds horrible.
It literally looked like poop in a pan.
Why would you want... Because I'm just thinking of like the texture of pasta. It's like just eat chocolate and peanut butter. Why are you eating it as a pasta? Why do you want it to be that heavy?
It didn't look
I don't
that
understand.
bad. It looked pretty bad, kid. It looked better after he put the pasta water on it because it made it less brown. And then he said it was too salty. And people in the chat were like, "Oh, put potatoes on it because the potato is gonna suck up the sauce, the salt." But you were supposed to do that and then take out the potatoes. But no, he didn't take out the potatoes. And he was drinking the whole time, and at the end, he left. I'm assuming he went to go, like, vomit or something in the bathroom. But he left the stove on, and I was like, "No name, turn off that stove, turn off the stove." And then he came back, turned off the stove, luckily, and then went off to raid somebody. But, you know, when you raid someone, you don't go offline. You still stay live, so if people see that your channel is live, they can click on it and still watch the stream. So, after No Name raided, I left to make my food. And then I was like, okay, let's see who's live so I can have something in the background while I'm making my food. And I saw that No Name was still live, and I was like, huh, did he came back or something? And then I clicked on it. And so you couldn't quite see him, but if you looked at the pan that he was making the things, you could see his body in the reflection on the ground. and I was like, oh, we're trying to make noise to make No Name, but then wake up. But then Atlas realized that in the server that he was in for the stream, he was in a voice call. And then Atlas joined in, and then we could hear him in the stream. It's like, "No Name, are you okay? No Name, you're still live." And then he started responding, and then he turned the stream off. But you could see him crawling towards his computer in the pan's reflection. Like, oh, that man is not good. He was on the floor. Yeah, you weren't there, kid. You didn't see the reflection on the pan? Like, you couldn't see his face or anything, but you could make out the outline of his body. That's equally
Mr. No Name.
Yeah. He's now an oath-breaker. He's been an oath-breaker for a long time. That's equally hilarious and concerning, yeah. But he's fine. If he was good to ask for his mooch, he's probably okay. What did I miss? His bot should still be there. You can probably just skip to the end and see it. But we're not here to talk about No Name's drunken antics. We're here to talk about Doodles from September. How are you feeling about September, Sketti?
Like in general, or the Doodles?
The Doodles? Oh, you can talk about how you're feeling in general as well, I guess.
I'm
drinking water.
That's it. There was no follow-up. It was just that noise.
I guess that's fair.
It was September. It gets slow. I had more time, but I didn't utilize it for this. I did other things.
You're laying in bed with Glooby on your monitor. Ideal scenario. You know what? Real. That's pretty good.
Mr. No Name.
Mr. No Name Pawadin.
Drink water and Gatorade and eat like lemons and stuff, Mr. No Name.
Yeah. And do not eat the peanut pasta.
Do not eat the peanut pasta.
That looked horrendous. Actually, what I said that we're not gonna show it, but I kind of want to show you guys the picture of the peanut sauce. Let's see. Let's see the part that he was on the floor. Let me see if I can find it. It looked like beans. Oh, there you go. I found it. So, this is a screenshot from the stream. Wait, let me see if I can find one that you can see his body on the reflection. Exactly. Actually, I don't think we'll be able to see it because since it's distorted by the pan, you only can see it when he's moving around. This one you can kind of see his hand. Okay, there it is. This is.
I need a knife. I'm gonna go get a knife. I can't cut my food.
Look at this. This is the pasta. This is the risotto. And you can see, you can make out like his body over here. Oh wait, why did it not go? So let's draw the outline.
Oh, is that the food?
Yeah, that's the food. And here's his body. You can kind of see like this is his arm. And then this is like his pants, and this is his hand. There you go, look at that. That's No Name right there.
No Name, please. Take better care of yourself.
But, so this is the peanut pasta. It looks like beans or some kind of stew.
You know, if you didn't tell me that was supposed to be pasta, I'd just be like, oh, did you just make the filling for a pie without the pie? Because that's kind of what it looks like, but it doesn't look like chocolate and peanut butter.
Yeah, and the yellow things are the potatoes that are supposed to suck out the salt, but he wasn't supposed to cut it like that. It's supposed to be one solid potato just to suck up the salt, and then he takes out the potato. And then you can see the Gengar glass. That's the culprit. That's the enabler right there. Oh dear, what is this? We're talking about a string that No Name Paladin had this morning. That he was drunk and tried to make pasta. And you can see his body here on the reflection because he fell. And then he just stayed there for a while. But yeah, this is supposed to be pasta. Anyways.
They really do look like pie filling, and it just makes me want pie.
Maybe one day we're gonna have pie.
We'll make a pie in a cast iron skillet over a fire if you ever come over to America, so just get a job.
Yeah.
Tell them to give you a job.
I've been trying.
I know. It's okay.
Bolognese sauce. So that was supposed to be chocolate and chocolate pasta with peanut butter sauce. But as you can see, it did not end up well. You only have Alfredo and peanut butter pasta though. Eat the Alfredo! The Alfredo looked good! You saw him fall to the floor and you almost died. Yeah. He was kinda supposed to dice it. Like, he was supposed to leave it in big enough chunks so he could pick it back up from the pasta. I'm just glad that he turned the stove off, to be honest. A culinary crime scene. I think that was definitely the stream that had the best result and the worst result in the same stream. Because the Alfredo pasta looked really good. But the peanut butter one. What an understatement, yeah. Nice doodle sheet, thank you. Anyways, you're right. Let's go back to the heart of the matter. Doodling. So we're gonna be talking about the month of September, as you can see. Let's start by day 1. Where is it? Where's day 1? There we go. So day 1 for me. This is a character from, well, it's Lou, but it's also a character from Xenosaga called Chaos. And this character is very Lou-coded. And I was like, you know what, Lou, you're gonna like this character. And he actually likes it. Because, you know, Lou and I have been playing Xenosaga every Friday. So next Friday, you're gonna be seeing this little man again. But what about your first day, Sketti? Did you send it already?
No, hold on. I was drawing
on.
something.
Oh, I made it tiny by accident. How does that look like for you guys? Oh, it looks really weird when I make it tiny.
There's mine, and it's probably the edgier looking piece just because of the coloring. The rest of them aren't like that.
That looks so cool.
Thank you. I tried painting with a new brush. Which is okay.
Is this supposed to be your Baldur's Gate character?
It's the pink one that I kept changing as soon as they let me change the hair. He's edgy.
Yeah, Sketti, Ringe, and I have been playing Baldur's Gate together recently. And every time we start a new session, Sketti goes to the magic mirror to change her hair.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna put it in there, I'm gonna use it. I love having the customization.
You know what? Real. I think the last one is one of my favorites because it was like the short curly hair, but you made it like green and purple.
Yeah.
It looks so funny. It's like a little clown following us around.
I really like the hairs. Like, I really want to mod the game because I love any time a game has character creation and mods. Skyrim, you know. But also I really like the dumb ways you could do the hair with the highlights and the graying options in the regular built-in. Yeah. I'm gonna go through all of them at some point, but we might get into our good guy monster playthrough first.
Soon.
Which I guess if they don't have hair though.
They will not have hair. You're right.
It'll be fine. It'll still be fine.
In the goblin mod that I saw, you have a couple of hair options that you can have.
Oh, good. I'm sad. I know a goblin is a monster race, but let me play a goblin that has to save the world, and everyone's just like, I don't believe you because you're a goblin.
Same thing with kobolds, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, kobolds, I love them. But
I
could you imagine? And then all your like, you know how you choose a voice and you kind of say lines, but you don't say all the lines. Like you don't speak the whole game.
yeah.
If they made goblins, they would have to scream everything. So you'd be running around. They'd be like, "What's that?" You know. I want it. I need a screaming little guy.
Maybe in the
Maybe
future.
one day.
Maybe when we have goblin screaming technology. Oh, also, sorry, Robert Brown. I forgot to say hello to you, but I hope you're having a good day today. Anyways, it is day 2 time, baby. it's a streamer friend called Saito Sinking. We were in the chat. I wasn't in her chat, and we were talking about big boots, and how she would be able to pull them off or not. I think that was what we were talking about. And I said, "Oh, I have an idea on how Saito would wear a big boot, and this is how I see it."
Yeah.
She is small and tiny.
It's the goth boot.
It is, yeah. Literally, I think I typed on Google goth boot, and this is one of the first results. And I just drew based on that.
It's an iconic look. It's very stylish.
Hope you're having a good day too. I'm having an okay day. It is too hot, and it's giving me a headache. So right before the stream, I took a shower. That's why we are a couple of minutes late. So I needed to cool down. You know, you can't pull off a giant boot unless you put it on first. You know what? Real and true. Anyway, Sketti, give me the second day. Give it to me.
So there's only like one other one that I tried to color any kind properly. Now they're all going to be weird sized and may or may not have color. Don't laugh at it.
Oh, wait a second, I almost closed OBS. It's a bird.
That's my bird. She's dead now.
Oh yeah, you want to talk about your D&D adventures?
No. I had a bird. An Aarakocra, but they didn't have arms because I didn't realize they had arms, even though all the official art of them have arms.
But this one chose to not have arms.
Because Aarakocra, they still have like a humanoid body. So you just draw a regular person, you just take off the arms.
You have wings instead.
But yeah, she died last campaign.
So sad.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm playing a jelly now. You'll see them also.
Soon you're gonna see some jelly content.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna move to day 3. You're gonna also, September, you have a lot of drawings that are just me. Usually, when I'm feeling tired, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna draw today, I just draw myself doing something silly, and it's like, haha, makes the brain happy, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's like a diary almost. Like, what were you doing that day? Like, oh, I didn't do anything today.
Yeah. It's funny because when I drew this, I was definitely mad about something. Because I still have the feeling lingering in my brain, but I don't remember what it was. And this drawing is called standstup.png.
It's from the beginning of the month? I have no idea.
Yeah, something may have happened at the start of the month. Wait, which day was this again? 3? This was right before my birthday. I'm trying to remember if I did something before my birthday.
Did they break something at your house? Like the power and stuff? I don't remember if that was this month.
Oh, no. The power happened in... Yeah, it was on the 23rd. That's when I was out of power. That you can kind of see from the drawing. Went back to watch the VOD. Paladin was out. Yes, he was out. Oh, that was a funny stream. Anyways, let's go to your day 3, Sketti. But yeah,
I'm
that's
trying
just
to
me
eat and
stand
draw
stuff.
and send you stuff.
I made myself extra chunky. You see that sometimes I make myself very lanky and sometimes I squished.
It depends if you ate that day.
That is so cute. Look at this. Look at these guys. Look at this. It's baby bird, but sitting version.
Have you ever seen a pigeon sitting down?
Yes, I've seen it, and it looks very cute.
I'm gonna grab one.
Yeah, give it to me. I accept it. Pasta horror.
Good, it's not a web pea. I hate web pea.
Can we search pigeon sitting in the gift thing? Oh, you already gave it to me. Good.
Yeah, look at those leggies.
They're cute little guys. Look at that. Let me just make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, it's like they're melting.
I guess it's weird because most birds, like, they do that crouching thing and then their butt touches the ground and they're sitting. I never knew pigeons sat like that until I saw it on the internet.
Yeah, well, pigeons are like unhinged, so it makes sense.
Little weirdies.
Absolutely splooted. Yeah, pigeons are definitely like the part of the bird family that, you know, people don't want to invite to dinner because they're a little bit too weird.
Oh, so you know I work at a university, right?
Yeah.
We have a bird problem because we are not in the south, but we are not in the north. So they stop by our town on the way south, and then they stop by our town on the way north, like every season, right? Mm-hmm. So we get so many pigeons and so many like random birds from all over, but the pigeons stay because, you know, they're pigeons. They stay with people. We used to have to do bird scares where they had a little fucking cannon. Like, you know how you load up those giant balls for like fireworks shows? They had a cannon and they would have to fire it like every couple of weeks to scare the birds across the like highway into like where the railroad fences are, where there's no people to like bother with their poop and stuff.
That's so funny. Fire the bird cannon.
But they finally, what is it? I guess some people got complaints because the cannon would scare them because not everyone would get the message like, hey, don't freak out. We're going to fire some cannons on this day at this time to get rid of the birds. And so I think they got complaints from the city, so we don't use the cannons anymore.
That is
now,
so sad.
On one of our tall buildings, there are tiny little speakers, and all they do is like predatory bird calls like all day.
Oh, that's smart.
But the weird thing about that is the first time they put them up, they did not put them where you could see them. So it was like on the top or on the inside edge of like the bar or whatever it's called up there. I don't know what you call the beam. So you'd walk by the building and then you just hear like, rah! Like, what?
Are we being attacked by the eagles?
It was so scary because it's like, what bird makes that noise? Is that the pigeons? I didn't know what it was. And I guess they scared enough people that they're like, okay, we better put it where people can see it. And they like sent an email, but like for a week I was going by like, is there a baby raptor on the roof? Like, what the heck? It is a neat solution, but I miss the cannons.
The demons are attacking.
I know, some predatory birds. We've already got the giant turkey vultures, but they like to hang out at the graveyard. I don't think they want to come hang out on campus.
Yeah, but that's the thing with predatory birds, is because they usually don't go where people are because most birds aren't there.
Oh, or I bet if we did bring some kind of bird that was actually like would eat a pigeon, they'd probably snatch up the little dogs and cats on campus.
Oh, that was also true.
We got a lot of critters, Gloopy.
Anyway,
I just wanted to share that.
Oh no, that's fine. As a creator myself, I agree that is not a good idea.
And just snatch up Glooby going to get a sandwich.
No! Falcons could be nice. Yeah, because they're small enough. But I feel like people would still get attacked.
Maybe. It is a college campus, so someone's going to be doing something really dumb at some point. So
yeah. And I feel like getting an actual trained falcon would be too much money. Because you would have to pay the trainer as well.
Yeah, and like, hey, what's your job? Nothing, I just come outside at least once a day and, take my falcon around. He flies around, screeches a little bit, I feed him, show off for the kids, and then we go back home.
Cook you a couple of pigeons. Very good, very good work.
Honestly, that would be a really cool job to have, but I can't imagine what you'd have to get paid to just do that,
You know what? Let's see how much a falcon person is. Falconer? Is that what they're called?
I will refer to Robert Brown because I don't know that much about birds or aviary in
Falcon
general.
trainer.
Aviary.
Autocomplete gave me Falcon Trainer Maple Story. I do not play Maple Story. How much?
I bet they could get a falcon. A guy and a falcon. We can go live on the other side of campus where all the other animals stay. We have like barn animals and show animals on campus. Gotta love the South. Every now and again you just go down the street and there's a cow. Like in town, not the dairy cows.
Actually, I should probably put Falconer's salary. That's probably gonna be...
Oh, they had that ostrich that one year. I didn't get to see him though. I just saw the pictures.
The average Falconer salary in the United States is 481K per year.
400. God.
That is a big number. Let me actually click on the website to see if this is correct. Because I don't think it is.
I mean, if it's like...
Oh, not K, not 400, 48K.
Okay.
I
That's
put
a little bit more reasonable
there.
It's a little bit more reasonable, but I think they still make more than any of our faculty on campus for like teaching.
Yeah, the average Falconer salary in the United States is 48,105 at September 25, 2023, but the salary range typically falls between 45 and 51K.
48K seems pretty affordable. It does, but then you have to also think that like we don't have a master's program for the program that I want to study because we don't want to hire one faculty who will teach the master level programs. And I'm pretty sure they'd get paid less than 48K. I don't know. That's all politics and money though. I think it'd be cool to have a bird guy on campus.
Falconry bird control.
The falcon look like? I'm gonna Google it.
Ah, they're so
You
cute.
can move on at any point, by the way.
No, I'm looking at the falcons. I clicked
Put one
the
on
link.
screen. Put it in the corner so I don't have to look one up, so I can just look at them.
I'll put this one. So this one is in the website that Robert Brown just posted. Wait, give me a second. There you go. This guy. Oh, he's behind the grid. There you go. Look at that. we don't care about the guy. We care just about the falcon.
I'd probably buy a calendar if there was just a bird in the background. I'll look at him.
He's so photogenic. But no falcons for me today, sadly. Or for Sketti.
Yeah.
Now, let's go to September 4th. Now that we had our Falco tangent. This one I remember. I ate too much food, and this is how I was feeling. Because it was my birthday. I ate so much cake. I ate pizza. I ate... what else did I eat? I definitely remember the cake and the pizza. But there was definitely more things that I ate. Maybe falconers can be rented till the birds learn. I feel like you can't just release a falcon into the wild.
No, not really. I think that might be illegal.
Yeah,
if it's not like its natural habitat.
Yeah, I feel like the falconer always needs to be present.
Like as if you're renting a falconer to come visit and they like have their own falcon, they just bring him along and then they leave at the end. You know, we're getting into a lot of it. Let's just assume we're not going to be renting a falcon. As cool as that would be.
No, you're not going to be renting a falcon, Sketti. You're going to be hiring that falcon. He's a worker and he's there to do a job.
Get the little name tag. Oh, he's there for 5 years. He gets the little pen and the handshake from the president, like, thank you for all your hard work.
Given a little suit for the event.
Oh, I could have a little office and everything. That'd be great. It'd be outside, but you know.
Yeah. You don't need to be inside for the office to exist. You can have like an open office. Happy belated birthday, thank you. It's been a month. More than a month, actually.
Oh, I didn't realize this was my next day. It has nothing to do with the falcon talk.
It's a bird.
It's nothing to do with it.
No, it has everything to do with it. You were feeling it last time. You're like, oh, this is gonna happen.
So I drew a bird without remembering what a bird looks like and without wanting to color properly. I forgot he wasn't colored properly, but that's fine. He's a bird.
Gaff?
Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah, but I can't... What is this word? Figure out colors.
Yeah.
There we go. Every time Sketti draws something, I have to try to read what it says. And that's pretty cool. I like this guy.
He's a bird with arms.
Those don't exist.
No, they do in D&D.
Nah. Are you gonna hire this guy to your school?
No, I don't think we could hire him. Look at him. I don't think he'd want to show up.
I feel for me, this guy looks like he would do a job if it paid him enough. Just by his appearance.
Yeah, he's pretty grumpy.
Like, if you pay me, I'll do it, but I'm very expensive. He's probably gonna say something like that.
Yeah.
Let's go to number 5. I also don't remember anything about this drawing specifically. It is just me looking down a hole, which physically doesn't make sense because you can't see my bottom. But it is a hole, and I'm looking down at it, the abyss.
What?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Exactly, that's the funny. What do you think is down the hole, Sketti?
Oh. I get scared by my dryer.
What did your dryer do?
It bzzzt.
Does that
It
mean
looks like you're on a rock.
Yeah. But
it means my laundry is done. I need to check it in a minute.
Good laundry.
Let me send you this first, because I'm gonna sub out my day whatever this is for this other drawing I did with you.
Okay.
I just need to cut it up real quick.
There you go, now it makes more sense.
There you go. Alright, I'm gonna check my laundry.
Yeah, go check your laundry.
See, look at you.
Oh no! I just saw what the drawing was. Wait. I'm being taken away by the falcon. I thought they were supposed to be trained, Sketti. I can't believe you gave me a shirt just so the falcon could take me. Also, they look so happy. They're like, yeah, I got food. Unbelievable. Well, that's how the stream ends. Oh, did you already went and grabbed your clothes?
It's still wet. I turned it on again.
Oh, okay. Survive the Falcon, impossible. I'm not built for it.
The Falcon's not that much bigger than you, honestly.
Yeah, but the Falcon can fly.
Yeah.
The Falcon is definitely stronger. And it has the advantage of the sky. Maybe if we were on like a closed space, maybe I would be able to fight it back. But it can just pick me up.
With the Falcon.
The Falcon could just pick me up and then release me, and then I would die from fall damage.
Oh, yeah. No, it's gonna take you. You can just be its baby. How about that? Is that better?
No,
It'll teach you how to fly.
I don't think that's how it works, unless they gave you like, I don't know, a glider. I think
just pick up the extra feathers from the nest and then you can fly.
It's like Tom and Jerry, just get a bunch of feathers and they just keep flapping my arms until I start flying.
Yeah.
That would be fun. Or I can be like Stuart Little and just, I don't know, fly a toy plane.
Oh, I hate Stuart Little.
I also don't like him. I still think but it is very funny though that you go to an orphanage and then you adopt a mouse.
Of all the things, you probably could have just taken that mouse. What are they gonna be like? No, you need the paperwork.
Yeah, your paperwork for the mouse, please. You can probably just adopt a kid as well.
Yeah, 2 for 1.
Anyways, day 6. That is when I was playing Starfield, and I found this yellow poncho thing, and I was very happy with it. This is my Starfield character. She always looks tired. If only Starfield.
I forget.
Hmm?
I forget. Is that a good game, or is it until you find all the stuff and then it's not so good?
It is. I'm a little bit conflicted with Starfield. I haven't beaten because I was bored of it, but I wouldn't even say that the game is bad. It is just that it's like every other Bethesda game. If you played like Skyrim, for example, maybe Fallout is closer. If you play Fallout, because Fallout has guns, Skyrim does not. The game feels basically the same, but they put a coat of sci-fi paint on top of it. So I got bored of it really fast. I think I played 20 hours of it, and I was like, I don't think the setting is... Because Fallout, like the Bethesda Fallouts, I also don't think they're like amazing, incredible games. But I like the setting, so I could just play the game, even though I didn't like a lot of things. With Starfield, I am not that much interested in the setting. Even though I really like sci-fi, but I don't like Bethesda's version of sci-fi.
That makes sense.
I think I played enough. I'm glad I didn't pay for it, though. I had my ways. A friend from another country lent it to me. And then I played it. But yeah, I had fun with it. I will say that I like this outfit a lot. I think I have a screenshot of her somewhere, because I was using as a reference.
Is it the one with the pink gun?
Pink gun?
I forget, you had a weapon on one game. Maybe.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of Cyberpunk.
Half the time you and Ringe are talking about games, I'm like half asleep.
Yeah, this is the character. This is her. And I had this giant laser rifle, which was really funny because it was also very silent. Yeah, I like the character. I was having fun with it. She looks cute. She looks tired. And I guess that's what most people in that universe will look like, to be honest. Because you know how it goes. It's the story, corporate greed, the corporation controls a lot of things, bureaucracy. Yada yada yada. You heard a million times already, probably.
Yeah.
You could also adopt a kid, but you'd have to go do all this boring paperwork. Or you can, or you can just adopt the mouse and just not do anything.
Adopt the mouse. Here's a I don't know, sign this receipt and we'll call it good. Then you can take the mouse home. Automatic lasers.
Excuse me? Farmers are firing automatic lasers at hungry birds. A combination of, what is this? IoT, automation, and solar-powered lasers may be an effective and humane way to prevent crop loss. So they just shoot these birds with light and it's like, get out of here. Wait, let me...
Does it blind the bird, or are they just like?
I think it just annoys them. Let me put that on screen because it looks really funny.
It looks so scary, honestly. It looks like you're burning the birds. Like, it's moving. The bird's not, like, stunned and falling out of the sky. It just looks funny.
Look at that. You destroyed that bird.
Cool, I just imagine you're sitting, like, slightly away from, like, where that laser is, just kind of drinking a beer, watching it shoot at birds.
Honestly, this is great entertainment, I would say.
Like, oh, there goes another one. Yeah, oh, multiple birds, and it's just like, which one do I get?
But yeah, without reading anything, I'm assuming... Yeah, I'm assuming that it just annoys them. Since they're saying it's a humane way to do it, I'm assuming that the bird is not hurt. Because it just, like, flashing light at them. And then it goes, shoot, get out of here. Yeah, during nighttime, I would be afraid if I saw that in the distance, bird or not. But let's see what you have, Sketti. What is your next one?
Did I send it?
You did not, I don't think. Yeah,
what day are we on?
We're currently on day 6.
What's in that one?
It is more birds. The bird talk today is going places.
It wasn't intentional. I just forgot I drew them at the very beginning a lot.
There's so many. No, you were ready to have this conversation. Bird. What to say? Anatomy, but I don't want to look it up.
Yeah. My handwriting is legible, see?
Yeah. Sure. I'm glad that you don't write cursive.
I could, but I forget which letters actually connect and which ones I want to connect just because I feel like it. So it's more of a, I don't want to get embarrassed because someone's like, that's not how it's supposed to be.
Fair. Oh no, I write a lot. I used to write a lot of cursive because it was required. We even had a little notebook that had lines, so you could like it had extra lines for sizing, and it's like, oh, if this letter is this letter is this size, and then he had like a little diagram of all the cursive letters and how you connect them. I probably
perceive an approaching laser as a predator. Oh, okay. As long as they're just like, oh my god, I'm gonna get attacked. That's a little different.
Honestly, if I was being assaulted by a laser, I think I would think the same thing. Oh, I'm about to get shot.
True. Fair.
It works for a lot of species, I would say. Probably not deer, because deers are weird.
Deer are dumb.
Yeah, I always love the meme about deers. That you're like, oh, you're in the forest, and then you crack like a stick or something by stepping on it. The deer bolts it. Now, if you're in a car, extremely heavy with light, very noisy, the deer doesn't move.
What is it? Oh, can I find that video? It's like a guy I think in a golf cart or something. And like the deer stops in front of him, and then it's like, okay, I'm gonna go. And it runs towards him, hits the front, like flops over onto the golf cart when it doesn't need to go towards it at all. And then it like runs away, but it like runs into the vehicle. Like it's so dumb.
Wow. Yeah, deers are not smart. You would think that at this point, they lived around cars long enough that they would know that they're not safe to run towards it.
No, they're dumb. Oh, there's too many videos of deers hitting vehicles.
Yeah.
And I don't want to look at these because there's going to be gross and sad ones.
That is true. Anyways, we're going to day 7. This one is just called Yippee. I'm assuming I was happy about something that happened. What did happen on day 7 of September?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I'm trying to throw in my brain. I need to probably write something with the drawing, so I was like, okay, so I can talk about this when Doodle wrap up comes around. Because with the kobolds it was easier, because the kobolds are like, okay, I do this kobold doing this thing, and they're probably this D&D class. But with this, I'm like, what was I thinking about it at the moment?
Well, if you just have plans for everything you were doing, we wouldn't end up talking about birds and falconers.
You know what? You're right. Completely correct.
I like how one of your eyes is bigger than the other one on the drawing. That's cute.
I always do that. The eye that is on the... that is not in the front. Oh, it is in the front is always smaller than the other eye. At least I tried doing that. Is the
it's cute.
You can see this one is smaller but very slight. We'll get
I'd
to
buy
that
a sticker
drawing
book
later.
of little gloobies.
maybe at the end of the challenge. I guess it's a challenge. I can make a compilation and put all of them. That's what I was thinking at the end of the year. I don't know if I'm gonna do a big string about it. I don't even know if I'm going to invite you, because if I do the string, it's gonna be a very long one.
Well, I switched several devices, so it's not like I could show mine also.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I think it needs to be just mine, because if it's also yours, it would be like a 12-hour stream.
Yeah, no, I'm good. We don't need to recap mine, but we do need to see all the little loopy drawings, because you actually did them one every single day.
With a few exceptions when my computer blew up.
That's okay.
Oh, I actually saw this drawing before because you posted. You look so scary. Hey, tell me about the technique on this one, Sketti. Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's just that extra brush. That was when I started coloring like properly with it. It has a weird texture, so it made the Sketti drawing extra scary.
Yeah, it looks like you painted this in a wall somewhere. Like it's under a bridge or something like that.
I like it. I don't really like it on this one, but I already had it, and I think I already merged the layers, so it's fine.
I think it looks pretty good. I like it.
I like when cats have that little nose where it's like someone pushed it up, and then they just have their gums and teeth are always showing.
You can see this very small teeth. Very tiny. Anyways, let's go to day 8. I also do not remember what happened this day. It is definitely... I'm assuming that this is one that I posted very late. Like, that I was about to go to sleep. Because you see the rushed ones when I just want to go to bed. And then I was like, okay, let's draw something really fast. And it was also fast in context, because you can see this drawing is called Zoomies. I'm going back through Twitter right now because I want to see what I said when I posted it. I'm currently scrolling really fast. Oh, there you go. I found it, and the only thing that it says on the picture is zoomies. Okay, good. Thank you, past Glooby. There is a reply to it from Mexican Pan, and they said, "Me when I accidentally consume speed instead of Xanax."
Oh my god.
It's funny because they said that, and then in the he also has a reply that I hid, that it was a guy offering to sell a bunch of Xanax to Pan. Like, get out of here, Twitter bot. Nobody cares about your Xanax selling biz. Thank you, Past Gloomy, for preserving context. Yeah, many thanks. I'm usually pretty okay about posting things on Twitter and then telling why, but I don't think I did that a lot this month, in September. I'm scrolling through right now, and it's a lot of one-word things that I post. Anyways, this is the Zoomies day, apparently. Let's see Sketties. Oh, it's Slime Guy. Okay, Sketti, tell us about slime.
So since my bird died, I get to be a different character. And I was already looking at different characters because one of our friends is they're gonna do another campaign after this one, and they're like setting it up, and they're like, you guys should like think of it because we can always start it if we have a weird week. And I was like, I'm gonna be a slime. So I started messing with it, and I really like that with the plasmoid. When they sleep, so the one on the right, when they sleep, they just kind of lose their form because they're sleeping. And they're like, they can be mistaken for a rock sometimes.
That's funny. For a rock or a puddle of water.
Yeah, and if you're not wearing armor, you can just be a ball or random shape, like, so why not? Although it kind of reminds me of, like, what, Adventure Time? The little cloud people.
I remember then. I just imagine you can be like a slime monk and then just punch people like whipping around with your slime body.
You can.
And then since you don't wear armor, you don't need to do anything. Like you can be any shape you want.
Yeah. I sent you another picture, so that's from the official D&D ones. So that's what they're supposed to look like, and this is what I drew.
It's the giant space hamster.
Yeah, there's space slimes and space hamsters.
There we go. I heard about those giant space hamsters. They look really funny. So you had your birthday in September too? Yes, it was September 4th was my birthday. This picture right, not this bird, this picture right here. Because I ate too much. I like the giant space hamsters.
Yeah.
If you're playing Baldur's Gate, you can do some specific things to get the Lae'zel to talk about the giant space hamsters. And I think that's very funny, because she is from space.
And when she's not even there to talk about ours, we gotta go get her.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Get her. It'll be fine. We'll get her.
Anyways, we're going to day 9. This one I remember because this day I was feeling really bad. I had a big headache. And this is how I was feeling. Kinda like the slime, just go.
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking about
be a
Sketti. No, Sketti's birthday is this month, actually.
Technically, it's on Tuesday, but I gotta work and talk to high schoolers and stuff, so we'll be doing something next weekend just to hang out for fun.
Yeah.
Ouchie, my leg.
Don't break your leg.
I was sitting on it. It fell asleep.
Yeah, so Sketti, so we're gonna be doing, wait, when was that gonna be again? 22nd?
next Sunday, as long as they don't schedule me to go talk to more high schoolers or something.
So in the 22nd, maybe we're gonna celebrate Sketty's birthday on her channel, I'm assuming.
We're gonna try, because I don't have working Ethernets anymore. I don't know if I pulled it too hard or like what happened to it, but it doesn't, like I can plug it in, but it doesn't stay in.
Oh.
So I'm on Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi is fine, but OBS eats a lot of stuff, and if we do get Ringe to play that game, I don't know if I'll be able to capture it properly. If not, we'll just hang out and do something and look at cats and stuff.
Yeah. Maybe you probably go to Twitter and say people to send pictures and videos of cats so we can look at them.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Or just the channel. I really like that channel that Ringe keeps showing us with those cats. Where is it, in Turkey? Is it Turkey?
I think it's Russia.
There's two. He shows us two channels, because I know the Russian guy, but the one he's been showing us is the other one with the white cat that's just angry because it doesn't like other cats.
Yeah. I don't remember. I can just ask him later, yeah. But next
cats,
Sunday.
So it's good content.
Anyways, let's go for your next drawing, Sketti. We're currently on day 9, and as you can see, this is called slime.png, unrelated to Sketty slime. It's just how I was feeling on the day.
I'm gonna be slime for a few days.
Yeah, this is how I feel when I'm not feeling good. Oh, this is a good one. I saw this when you sent it the other day. Human. Like this? Yeah.
Close enough. I mean, it's got limbs and a head.
I do like that your little slime wear glasses. I'm assuming it just to be more human so people have a place to look at it. It's like, you can pretend that this is my face.
Because if the jelly is talking to you, it's kind of like, okay, amorphous blob. But if it's got like a humanoid shape, and it's got little glasses, it's a little more friendly. You're gonna want to talk to it a little bit more, right?
Yeah, I would agree. I will give you a free point of charisma for those glasses. I would say it's warranted. Anyways, let's move to day 10. Oh yeah, this is when I drew Van. Because I don't remember. I think Van was streaming Pokemon Violet, and they have this thing that every time that they're eating something on stream and he's gonna munch on like something, a piece of bread shows up on their face. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna draw you munching some bread. And there it is.
I like that you can see the bottom of their feetsies. It's cute.
Yeah. I like Ven's design a lot. They're very cute. They're an Oni.
Yeah.
Oni? No. Yokai? I don't remember actually.
They're a something. I don't remember.
Well, they're an yokai, but I don't think they're an yoni. Yoni? Oni. But they have a funny mask. So that is actually just their face. Pretty good. Also, they are very soft-spoken. So very good for you to listen to at night. And it's the very funny thing is because they live in Japan. They're Japanese. So when Van is streaming is usually around my bedtime. It's like, oh yeah, relaxing time. Because for them it's like 4 p.m, but for me it's like 4 a.m. It's great. It works out really well.
Time zones. What did I do?
Oh, what did you do?
I zoomed out, so I was looking at everything in my folder.
Oh.
But it scared me because I couldn't see.
Give me the next one, Sketti. Oh, actually, before we go to the next one, it's been an hour. And I wanna go pee pee poo poo. So we're gonna be right back.
Yeah, okay.
Go to the break screen. You guys enjoyed the fan art and the very calming music in the background. And we're back. Sketti is drinking.
Ugh. Oh, disgusting.
What are you drinking today?
It's the same thing as always. It's the Tito's vodka.
Oh,
it's
do I
just
still
not cold.
have it? I don't have it anymore. It's okay. You can live without having the Tito's by your Fuki.
It's fine.
Also, it took me extra long to come back because while I was away, somebody in my house wanted to me to open like a little. It's a container that has
A jar.
some guava. It's not a jar. It's made out of plastic, but it had like guava candy inside, and I was like, oh. She was like, oh, is this like sealed like incredibly tight, or is just my hands failing me? I was like, oh, let me get that. I'm the young and powerful person here. And then I grabbed it and I had trouble opening it. So it got to a point that I was like, oh, there's no way, this must be like vacuum sealed or something. And so I poked a hole on it to be able to try to open, and no, it did not help. So I basically grabbed a knife and I was like try to pry the thing open, and I bent the knife, but it did work. it opened the thing, but we lost the knife in the process.
You gotta work for that guava candy.
Yeah, the top of my fingers hurt because I was trying to open it. Not good. But I gonna be eating that later as revenge.
The knife?
No, revenge on not the knife. The knife didn't do anything. It was the candy. The knife was just an innocent victim of the container.
Okay. Did I send you one? I think I sent you one, right?
Yeah, this guy, you're a slime guy going, I'm not a monster, I'm just a jiggly guy.
Yeah, I like his little glasses, and I like that the DM always mentions them when we're talking about my character, because there's no facial expressions. And I like the glasses because it kind of fits with the character name, because I just named it the father because it doesn't have a name.
It's the father. I like
And then I
it.
have my son. Actually, I'm gonna send you the token because I really like the token for the father and the son.
Yeah. And the Holy
And
Spirit.
before I get the joke, yeah, there's no Holy Spirit. So the one with eyes is the son.
It looks so funny. So here's the son.
He's just a little guy.
Here's the father. It's great. They're very good.
I should put glasses on my token. I guess I can add that for next week's session.
It would be great. Anyways, day 11. This is another one that I have no idea why I did it. It's just me being launched. The PNG is called launched. I checked on Twitter, it's also called launched. So I guess if you wanna throw me from a catapult, this is how it would look like. Also, I made the thing.
But I'll save it for later. That's kind of related to that, but it's fine. I said my other one. I like flying. I threw you.
Don't throw me.
That's fine. You threw me.
Oh yeah, because I can.
It's like a window.
We'll catch that later.
Okay.
Let's get you yours. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. It looks like disembodied voices.
Yeah. I was like, if I'm gonna put Google eyes on it, I gotta give it cat ears.
That is true. Let's zoom in on that. There you go, look at this guy. It's so pixelated.
It's a little drawing.
Very small. But let's go to the next day. Day 12.
So
this
gross.
gross alcohol.
I think next week I might try mixing something.
This one, I was thinking, I think I was talking to somebody about like something that I would want currently in this current state of life, and I was like, money. Money would fix 99% of my problems. And I think so. The PNG here is called Big Heist, but I think on Twitter I said the drinks are within reach. Yeah, because with the money I would be able to travel and visit all my friends that I want to talk to. That would be the objective for the money. Also, I made the money being a fake PNG from Google on purpose because I think they're funny. The thing that I got angry about it, because I was looking for a PNG of money on the internet, and I could only find real PNGs that had no background. And I was like, when I'm trying to look for a PNG that has no background, I keep finding these fake ones. And when I'm trying to find the fake ones on purpose, I can't find them. I was so mad. And then I had the brilliant idea to type fake transparency, and then he gave me this one. And I was like, oh, perfect. You understand me now.
That money looks so fake also.
Yeah.
It looks like something from like GTA.
I have no idea where this money is from.
3D
I'm
money.
trying to read it, but I can't see. It just says the United States of America. Maybe this is from TF2 or Payday or something like that.
Oh.
We'll never know. Anyways, it's Sketti time.
Did I send mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Slime Man. It's the father once again. Boom. You
It's
were
like
a rogue,
starfish,
right?
though. Yeah, I'm a rogue and I'm playing a subclass that I never knew about. It's called Soul Knife. So I have psychic abilities and I've got little psychic blades I can pull out.
That is pretty cool. I actually never heard about
pretty
Soul
fun.
Knife.
I didn't either. I had to like look it up and read all about it, and like I still don't. Like I'm learning it right now, you know.
Like
it's fun though.
It's a new one. Is it a nerfed arcana? What is it?
So it wasn't listed under any of the like special books, but when I was looking at the wiki dot, there's like 3 versions of it because there's the Soul Knife under the Rogue, and then there's Soul Knife 2019 and Soul Knife 2020, which I guess are extra special. That's also the website where it shows a lot of homebrew stuff that the Critical Role people do, which I don't know anything about, and please don't ever talk to me about it because I'm not good. Like I know it exists. I know Matt Mercer, but I don't know anything about it.
Same
I don't
thing.
want to know I'm good. But so I chose the basic one. So I guess it was just something added later because it's not listed under like a special book. It's under like the regular, where they list the regular or like thief and mastermind and assassin. Maybe it was just later content.
Yeah, I'm assuming it must be probably a nerfed arcana and then got added to the official rulebook later.
Maybe, because since it's psionic energy and stuff, maybe it's whenever the like soul jammer and that stuff came up for the space stuff.
You know what? We can just look it up right now.
You look it up, please. I'm drinking.
I'm doing it right now.
And I need to eat more food because I'm already feeling a little tipsy and I only had like a drink or 2.
Oh, Sketti.
It's fine. I'll finish eating, drink my monster, and chug that giant water I got when I was out.
Oh yeah, it says sources from the Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. So that's the newest book.
Yeah.
So if it was probably from a nerfed arcana and then they added officially to the book.
Yeah, I like a lot of stuff that came from the Tasha book.
That's where the new Artificer stuff is from.
Yeah.
And I like it.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, the druid, the Spore Druid is also from Tasha, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that's correct. That sounds correct. You could probably tell me anything with slight amount of confidence, and I'll just be like, "Yeah, that sounds right." I'm not gonna look it up
because it's definitely not from the first book of the official book. And I like the Spore Druid is my favorite class. I love Spore Druid so much. It's so funny. I was like,
I don't know if I'd want to play one, but I do like the class.
Look, guys, it's a druid. It's gonna turn into an animal. No, I'm not. I'm gonna bonk you in the face with my stick and then make you take necrotic damage.
I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna bonk you with my stick and then put a mushroom on you.
Well, that's basically what it is, because the necrotic damage comes from the spores.
That just reminds me of that image I sent y'all with Halson slides dry leaves into your pocket. Here, buy yourself something nice, but it's a mushroom.
We can pull it up. That image is very good. Where is it? You sent it recently.
It's somewhere in the With Ringes chat, our Hangout channel.
I'm looking at it. Why is there this Germa face? Oh, I found it. It was right above the Germa face.
Because we were talking about... Oh,
was that your dryer?
My dryer is loud, yeah.
There you go, we found
My washer sings a nice little lullaby when it's finished, but when the dryer goes off, it just sounds like you're gonna die. Yeah.
Slides a handful of dry leaves into your pocket. Here, go get you something nice. Thank you, Housing. Housing is funny. He's just a nice guy, but he really hates goblins. I do think it's funny.
Talk about his morality when we break him out. Because Ringe is right. He did just kill the goblin child. But also it's a goblin, and it's Baldur's
And also
Gate.
they're throwing rocks at him.
Yeah, like that was probably happening for a couple of days, not just like an hour or 2.
I do think it's funny. You meet Housen for the first time. Everybody says that he's this amazing druid. First thing he does, break out of prison, chomp down a goblin kid with his bare fangs.
Which I get it. Goblins are a monster race, but also I like playing a goblin, you know? Let me be a goblin who's the unlikely hero who's gonna save us all from squids.
We'll do that soon.
If you were played a goblin and you became a mind flayer, would you be a little mind flayer or would you go to regular size?
I think you go to regular size.
Well, I guess we'd find that out if we played like a gnome and went that and like tried to be a squid. It's just funny to me, like a mini mind flayer.
Small mind flayer. Anyways, we're going to day 13th. Not Friday or October though. Did you do anything extra spooky for Friday the 13th?
No, I didn't even realize it was Friday the 13th. Was that last month also? I know it was this month and I was like, oh, it's Friday the 13th.
No, I don't think it was.
Last month.
No.
Last month was a Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
I think when I realized it was Friday the 13th, it was like 4 o'clock. I was at work and I was like, oh. And I didn't see all those dumb posts that get shared every year. Well, every year when that happens, where it's like, Halloween's gonna be on Friday the 13th this week, and you have to like blink and process, like, that doesn't make sense. What are you talking about?
I think at this point, everybody kind of agrees that Halloween is the entire month of October.
When I went to the store, there was a dinosaur with a Christmas sweater and a Rudolph the red nose, and they were putting out Christmas decorations already.
Wow. Oh, that happened. So, you remember when I was buying the alcohol like 2 weeks ago? It was like right at the start of October, literally the first day of October, I think. And there was already Christmas decorations around here because we don't celebrate Halloween around these parts. So the Christmas comes very early.
I love Halloween, even if you don't do like the trick-or-treating or like the event stuff. Like, I love Halloween.
Yeah, I think it's... For the internet, it is my favorite season because I really like seeing all the funny. It is also when Inktober happens on the internet, so you get to see a bunch of like good art. Like recently, I follow a lot of people that draw rats, so they've been doing the Rattober, and there's a lot of cute rat drawings going on about. I was thinking of following one, but then I was like, I was looking at the lists that people put out for rats. I saw a list for kobolds as well. And I was like,
Gobtober with goblins. I do like Gobtober.
Yeah, Gobtober also was a thing. But I wasn't feeling any of them. And then I was like, you know what?
I like it as a suggestion, because I mean, if you're drawing every day anyway, if there's a day where like, what do I draw? You just go back, pick one of the lists and grab something, you know?
Yeah, that's why in October I've been doing half and half, depending on how I'm feeling. I either draw myself in a Halloween costume or I draw a kobold. You realize Friday after reading a few tweets by others, so yeah, Friday the 13th means something. But yeah, I knew Friday the 13th was happening. I did not see anybody talking about it on Twitter though. It was
me either.
Because I was talking to Lou about it, because you know we do Xenosaga every Friday, and the previous Friday I was like, oh yeah, our next stream is gonna be on the 13th. We should maybe do something spooky, and then we ended up not really doing anything. But the game that we're playing had a very scary scene of a crazy guy trying to traumatize a little kid, and then he twisted his own head off and decapitated himself. And I was like, you know what? That's a very Friday the 13th, I think.
Is that the one you were talking about with Ringe, where like the censored version is actually worse?
Yes. So that scene in Japanese, it has more blood on it, but he's holding a knife and then he cuts his head off with the knife. but they blacked out the corners so you couldn't actually see him decapitating himself. There's just a lot of blood. Because I don't know, I guess in Japan you can't really show somebody getting decapitated. But in the Western version, which was the quote-unquote censored version, he didn't have the knife. There was no blood on it, but there was a lot of bone cracking, and then you could see him twisting his head around. Like, the camera was from his back, and when he's twisting his head, you can see him looking at you when his head is all the way back, and then he drops his head on the floor. And I was like, I think that's way more horrifying. Like, oh, thank you.
Like, if you wanted to actually censor it, maybe you just cut to a silhouette, and then you still hear the noises. It's still scary, but like, I really don't want to see him looking at me.
I think the scene is pretty good because, as I said, the context of that scene is because he was trying to mess with a girl because basically she had something in her, because she's actually a robot. She's not people, but she's been designed to be human. And he wanted something that is in her brain, like data, and he was trying to traumatize her so it would be easier to go into her mind and grab what he wanted. So he was doing traumatic things to her, laughing, being a crazy little guy, to make it easier for him. And you know, he can just like twist his head off and then he grew another head and then he was fine.
It makes me want to watch that movie, but that movie was actually a little scary because it's kind of creepy. The Hereditary.
Oh yeah.
Have you watched it?
No, we did not watch it.
Well, spoiler alert with no context. At one point, someone uses piano wire and they wrap it around their neck. And you hear it because it's a musical instrument wire. It has little grooves on it, as they basically use that to like take their own head off. But they do the like, you know, the hands moving back and forth because they kind of have to saw it off. And I don't know if you've ever touched like guitar string or something like that with the grooves on it. It makes a sawing noise, and that noise is just very specific to that type of string. The movie's like creepy and the whole vibes and everything, and then it gets to that point and I'm like, okay, that's actually pretty scary. Thanks for that. I'm gonna think about that when I go to bed. Thanks.
Thank you. Many thanks, creepy guy.
That's a good movie though. It's a scary movie though.
Anyways.
We talked about this bird.
We did not talk about this bird.
Talk about this bird. What's up with this bird?
This is my chocobo from Final Fantasy XIV, and I was trying to draw him from memory. And let me get the comparison. I think I did a pretty okay job.
He's got books on his butt.
Yeah.
The weirdest things in horror movies can stick pretty well. Yeah. So I've been trying to get Gloober and Renge together so we can watch an actual scary movie, because it's October, so might as well, right? But it's hard to pick a scary movie when you don't know what people like in a scary movie, because jump scares, unless you're like a kid or middle school or under, like, it's not a scary movie. I don't even know what you'd call that, but it's not a scary movie. I get annoyed by
jump scares.
I hate it when the jump scare is the scary part of the movie, like, come on. But then there's movies like Evil Dead. And it's just like gory and murderous, and it's like, I don't know if that's a scary movie so much as just a gross movie. Like the Sinister movies, I don't know if those are scary, they're just gross. Or like the Saw movies, it's a weird scenario, but I don't know if that's scary. That's just someone's being weird and then you do a bunch of gross stuff.
I would say I like when it's more suspense than actual gross. Jump scares can hit.
South. You talk.
A jump scare can hit pretty well if they catch you unprepared. I don't know. The reason why I don't like jump scares is that it is it's a reflex in your body. It is definitely something that is gonna make you jump because, you know, it is just a reflex. So that's why I don't like it. You need to actually work to make me scared, not just appealing to something that is natural to everybody. Because most of the time, people will say, I don't get scared by jump scare, which is true. you get like flinched, I guess is the right word. So it is not a real scare. You read a horror movie script once, and it just said a screamer with an audio description of the sudden loud noise. Yeah, startled, I guess, would be correct. Which is
I don't mind jump scares when they're used not liberally, but they're used well. But when you show me one jump scare, and I can tell that's gonna be the height of your movie, like you're gonna keep doing jump scares. Like that's not a scary movie. That's just a kind of spooky setting.
Yeah.
Like, that's not scary. I don't know. There's a lot of really bad movies. Anything that's a teen scream. Let me write it because it's weird to say. That's a category of movie teen where it's specifically like PG-13, usually like a slasher flick. Lots of jump scares, and it's just supposed to like startle teenagers, but that's about it. I hate those movies.
I think my favorite use of a jump scare is not even in a movie, it's in a video game. I think I talked about this in the channel multiple times, but I love it. Because in Resident Evil 2, not the new one, the PS1 version, you know that every time you open a door, it's a loading screen, right? That you see the door being opened. But at one point, and they only did this once and never again, it plays the loading screen like normal, like it's a door opening, but when the door opens, there's zombies on the other side, and they actually go to attack you in the loading screen. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. I never expect something like that to happen. And the first time that it happened, it was really scary because immediately after that happens, you have to run away from those zombies or shoot them. You can do whatever you want.
I thought you were gonna say I don't remember what exactly it was, but the Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century.
No, that one was. Talk about that. So there was also one stream that Range and I were watching the Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. That is a animated show. The name of the show describes what it is. And there was a part that a guy showed up in like a glass, like there was a little window that they just showed up. They didn't even scream or anything. They just started talking, and when they showed up from the little glass window, and that spooked me. I was like, oh, he showed up too suddenly. But I'm a very easy person to startle, so it is not fair.
Like, I feel like I remember that, and like I think it was you just weren't looking up, because I don't think they popped up randomly. They did show up in the window.
He was like, oh, in the window, and it was kind of like I wasn't expecting it to happen. Jump scares do serve a purpose, you guess, at least to get people started and closer to the couch. I think it's cheap. I don't think it's good.
Well, so in that context, Scooby, that's for the teenagers who are going on a date in the movie theater, and then their date gets like, oh my gosh, you know, and then they're next to you, and then you can make out in the dark or whatever teenagers do. I don't really know anymore.
It's gross.
Yeah, it's gross. Don't go to the movie with teenagers. It's gross.
I think I'm a little bit too old for that anyways.
That's good. That's good.
Resident Evil Code Veronica has door opening loading animations. It hopefully adds loud heartbeat to paint the mood. It helpfully adds. I never played Code Veronica. I want to play it. I'm probably gonna do that next year, because every year I play one old Resident Evil game. I went through one, but the one that I played wasn't the PS1 version. It was the remaster of the GameCube version, so it was modernized. I played 2 last year, both Leon's and Rebecca's route. And this year I'm going through Resident Evil 3, the PS1 version, and that's been pretty fun. We just had the first real Nemesis fight. Maybe next year I'll play Code Veronica. I actually never played that one, so I don't know nothing about it.
I'm trying to remember if I like watched that on YouTube or not. I don't
called
remember.
Veronica?
Yeah. I watched a lot of the Resident Evils, but like the Internet Historians Explained mode, the story mode channel.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, tell me all about the old games that I probably won't ever do because I'm not a good gamer to play old games.
You could just watch me play. I play most of the games that I play on the channel are old games.
You play things when I'm at work, and I don't like watching VODs.
Well, that's on you then. Go watch the VOD. So, watch the VOD, but while you're watching the VOD, instead of using the... like every time you want to use chat, just DM me.
That'd be funny. You just get a message at like 10 p.m. at night, which I don't even know what time it is for you. That'd be around your bedtime.
No, it is not around my bedtime. 10 p.m. is usually when we start hanging out for me.
Not for me. It's 1 hour before my workday bedtime. And usually by my workday bedtime, you're like, oh, it's late.
Well, I can say that it's late, but it's not my bedtime.
Whatever. I'll message you at that time and just be like, don't go in there.
Anyways, bird. Yes, I was trying to draw my chocobo. This is how they look like. They have a lot more pouches, and the scarf that I thought it was purple is not even actually a scarf. It's like a leather thingy. The outfit is not purple. It's blue. The books are here though. You can kind of see them here in the back. And they had armored feet, which I also did not remember that they had. They just have chicken. But it's good. I like the chocobos for Final Fantasy. Now, what is your drawing, Sketti?
I don't know. Did I send it?
You
it's been
did.
A while. I sent it. Like
It's another
ago.
slime. Look at these googly eyes. Okay. Humanoids seem more at ease when you look them in the eyes. There you go. That is not an E, that's a U, Sketti.
Where? That? It's just got a really long tail. That's an E.
This is not an E. That is a U?
That's an E. It's got a tail. You leave it alone.
I don't know. You can see another E right here, and it looks completely different.
Those E's are not attached to an H. You cannot treat them the same. That other E is connected to an H that just has a long tail.
No, I don't think that's how it works.
You read it. You knew what it said. You didn't say the.
Yeah, it was with a little bit of difficulty. Yeah, usually when I'm doing cursive, I do it like this. Like this.
It's not cursive. They're just connected.
This is a he. Huh? So what if it's not cursive? Why don't you do it like this?
Because that's slow. It's just faster, Gloomy. Leave my handwriting alone.
I think that's gonna always be a thing that we're gonna be talking about during these. Anyways, day 14th. Speaking of 14, I also drew a thing that is for Final Fantasy 14. So in the game I play an astrologian. And this is the hat. Oh, actually, on the other one, we have my character here. So this is her hat. In the astrologian class, you draw cards to give it to people. And it's basically buffs and stuff that you can give it to them. This one is called the balance. It makes melee DPS deal 6% more damage. And the description I said on the tweet, this is why my Warrior of Light doesn't take her hat off, because it's me in her head giving her the cards. It's a tarot reader class. It's fun. I enjoy it. What about your drawing, Sketti? the slime again. We're gonna be seeing a lot of slime for the rest of the month, I'm assuming.
I think we're almost done. There's like 2 more slimes after this one.
Bear say roar.
So
Nice.
I really, 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 really wanted to play a druid for our campaign, like a hippie stoner druid, just for fun, just for shits and giggles. And I was like, but I really want to be a slime, so I was trying to think if I could be a plasmoid and be a druid. But we're like level 9, and I don't know druids in the tabletop, like the actual game outside of Baldur's Gate. So no slime bear, but we could have had a slime bear.
That is true. You can still multi-class, you can be both.
No.
I think a druid is one of the worst multi-class you can have, but it is an option.
You do it just for the laughs, just so you could be a giant bear.
Yeah, druids usually are not very good for multi-class dipping, I don't think. They're not very multi-class friendly.
It's like weird stuff. That's why I want to start from like the beginning of a campaign and learn them properly. But I always think about the slime bear. I think it'd just be like a gummy bear, but kind of gross.
Druids, bards, and artificers are my favorite classes to play. I really enjoyed playing... Yeah, my first character was a bard. And don't tell anybody, but it wasn't a kobold. Because my DM didn't let me play homebrew classes. And the Volo kobold is really bad. So my first D&D character was a bard tiefling. And he was very big. He was huge. I made him very tall and lanky because I thought it would be funny.
Anything that's not human-y is usually fun.
Oh yeah, no, I never played a human. Human? Ew, gross.
Meow.
My second character though was a druid. I played a druid that had a slingshot, and they would use magic stones in the and you throw the stones to the slingshot. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I think after my second character, every single one of the D&D characters that I played were kobolds. Because I would be like, DM, I want to play a kobold, but I don't want to use the Volo one. And the DM would be like, yeah, I agree. I'll use this one. And then I usually have a sheet that I use that is a homebrew kobold race. That is pretty okay. It has 2 sub-races like the Dragonroth kobolds and the Trapper kobolds. And usually use the Dragonroth to be a magic caster, and the Trappers because they can make funny contraptions. It's cool. The only problem is that
screaming kobold.
Yeah. The only problem is the sunlight sensitivity, but I wouldn't take it away from it because it would make Shu overpowered.
Just wear a giant sun hat.
That's not how it works. You are still in direct sunlight, Sketti. It's bright.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of vampire stuff where they just kind of put up an umbrella.
Well, the thing is with the vampires, it's different. Because the sunlight sensitivity for the kobolds is the eyes. So it's not really the sun.
Sunglasses then.
Yeah, but I think that would still mess you up. You wouldn't be able to see properly. It's too bright.
No, it's fine. They got sniffers. They can smell everything. They'll aim with their nose, that's all.
Yeah, on Wise's campaign that I'm currently playing, and it's also being streamed, by the way, so you guys can actually see it. I have a pair of magical glasses that I can use to see for an hour. I activate it and then it works, and then it's like, no more sunlight sensitivity for me. My character brain, he has a big hat as well, but it doesn't actually do anything. It is just for show. Anyways, let's go for the next day, shall we? Oh yeah, day 15. I actually can't talk too much about this one because this is plans for a future stream that I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. But you can imagine Gooby in a spacesuit and try to extrapolate from there, I guess. I'm excited for it, but it's not looking good because I was trying to set it up and I don't think my computer is strong enough for it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, because if it will happen, it's probably gonna be around the end of the year. If it's not gonna happen, then it's not gonna happen. Anyways, let's get to Sketty's drawing. Behold, a goblin!
A goblin.
Oh, goblin! I didn't notice that. I like that your sun is on the other eye. And the other eye is just the glasses. Yeah, this is how goblins look like. Cute. I love this dagger that looks like 2 sticks. I like to imagine that it is actually just 2 sticks.
Probably. I've been having fun with the plasmoid for my campaign.
It looks fun. I agree. Look at this little guy. Anyways, let's go to day 16th. So this is my Baldur's Gate character. Wait, where is the actual drawing? Did I not export it?
Uh-oh.
So I see the archive, but I don't see the PNG. Oh, I found the PNG. There you go. She was my spore druid. Because I saw that on the... Because I was like, oh, I want to play a druid. And I was like, oh, they have spore druid in the game, let's go! She has her bonk stick. And there's this shield that I think is called the Iron Vine shield in the game. That I found it and then it stayed with me for the rest of the campaign. Because basically what it does, if you have a Shillelagh activated, every time I take a melee attack, the enemy takes 5 damage. Flat 5 damage. Every time. So for multi-attacks, for example, is every time 5 damage, 5 damage, 5 damage. As long as it's a melee attack. And it's like, oh, that's really good.
I really want to try the other classes on well, in general, but on Baldur's Gate specifically, because it's a lot easier not having to think about the things. They just kind of happen for you.
Yeah.
But I just can't get over how, like, annoying it is at, like, level 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. It's just how the game works. I have a friend that plays Baldur's Gate with me, and he hates leveling up because it's like, I never played D&D, I don't know what these do. And when he's talking about the feats, every time he sees a feat and he's like, there's too many. And I was like, well, actually, people complain that there's too little feats because they don't have a lot of the feats that D&D has.
A lot of the ones that they have in the game, I'm like, you have to be playing a very specific thing for that to be, like, useful for you.
Yeah, usually you take the ability score improvement. Either that, or if you don't know what you get lucky, because lucky is always good.
What is it?
Know.
I like getting the ritual caster so I can speak with the dead and with animals for free. Free spells, no matter what you're playing. The Warcaster, is it Warcaster, where you get advantage on concentration saving throws for someone like Shadowheart, where I just want to have her put up guardians and stuff?
Yes, I think. Is either that or is the one that you can zap people with opportunity attacks?
It does both of those. You get advantage on your constitution saving throws, so if you're concentrating on something, and then if someone walks by you can shock, you can grasp them. Yeah. And then alert for like any of my frontliners. And then sentinel if you can bonk people, as long as you don't give it to everyone. But I usually only have one person in the party who can bonk someone.
Yeah, I would say that's probably the ones that I usually go for as well. Sometimes I take the mastery versions of the thing, like Great Weapon Mastery and stuff like that, that when you crit you can attack again as a bonus action. That is really fun. Especially if you have items that guarantees a crit. It's fun. But I do wish that they had more feats.
I just wish they had some different ones that were a little more... less esoteric to very specific types of like classes and subclasses, I guess.
I want to be able to read a D&D guide on the internet and it works in Baldur's Gate, because it kind of does work like that if you're building like a more simple thing that they had in the game. It's like, because I don't know what you get as a feat, and then you go to Wikidot and then they say, oh, this feat is good because of this, and it's like, oh, this translates really well to Baldur's Gate as well.
It's just RPG bot, but RPG bot has everything.
Yeah, RPG bot, yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is my dragon lady, she doesn't wear a shirt. I think most of my dragon boards actually don't wear shirts.
They're always naked.
Because they don't have the boobulage, so they don't need to wear shirts.
They don't have their bits hanging out.
Exactly. So it's fine, it is legal and allowed. If it wasn't, they wouldn't make your default camp shirt camp outfit not have a shirt.
You know, I've never like ran around completely naked. It's always in the undies. I wonder if something happens, like if the guards get mad at you.
I don't know. I never tried that either.
If we play later or this week, I want to do that and see what happens. Because we're actually in Civilization right now. So
yeah, we are currently in Baldur's Gate.
Why is this tiefling naked?
I don't know about that, but I did see a YouTube video that if you wear the BDSM undies, people do talk about it. I don't know about not wearing anything though.
That's funny. It'd be funny if you got arrested for being naked.
Oh, it's a thing that happens. Oh, I made it small again by accident. Oops. Oh, I copied the same one for some reason. There we go. Next, I can believe you put father in a jar.
I didn't. Someone else did.
What does it say? Inconspicuous jar among...
Her name is Avarice.
Oh, Avarice. Personal effects. I was like, what word is that? Never open. And their glasses and then the sun. Look at this little guy. Blub blub.
That's how my party had to find me and beat me. It's just a jar. And then the sun being like, look, I'm in there. Go break that. And they're like, what?
But it says never open. And then they don't open and you never get recruited to the party.
I know, that would have been so sad to roll another character.
Yeah, roll another character. This one, the party did not agree to. Anyways, next drawing.
They would just keep my son.
The little guy. This one, it's funny because this one it would be my Halloween outfit that I was thinking about it, but I couldn't find the materials that I wanted to make it. Because I wasn't going to draw myself because it would take too long. I also didn't want to ask anybody, and I was also very busy. So I was like, you know what? It's gonna be Fireball. But I like the bat version. It is just me, but slightly less colored, and instead of pink, it's purple.
And you're pointier, and you have little wings.
Yeah, and the little funny bat nose. Also, no tail, because, you know, bat.
Bats have tails, they're just not long like rat tails. They have the little nubby tail.
Yeah, very small and nubby-like. But maybe next year. Maybe next year I'm gonna draw. Be a little bat.
Yeah.
I'll probably prepare myself earlier so I have time. We'll see. Anyways, your turn, Sketti. Oh, this one is cute. But
I'm done with the slime.
There you go.
We ran out of slimes.
No more slime.
At least I think we're done.
Wait. Sami is here to help. If she takes gold after, well, that is...
It's a J. It just doesn't have a tail.
That is just payment, yes? If J doesn't have a tail, it turns into an I or an L.
Nah, it goes below. It goes below the other letters. That's a J.
You can't...
Welcome to the American education system, Booby.
This is not a J.
That's a J.
Yeah, because this is basically what you wrote. What about cursive?
What does a J even look like? Oh.
Yeah, I know.
That looks less like the word than anything.
Well, the thing is because cursive is... I'm not a cursive master. Like, I know how to write cursive. I won't guarantee that you're gonna know how to write, though. Oh, true. Like, wait. What does it say here?
What?
Fikke? Out ears?
Oh, there's an R in there. It's just connected to the U. Figure.
Oh my god. That's a Q though. If you do it like this, no, this is a Q.
It's a G.
No, if it was a G, it would be like this.
If you don't specify the backwards tail, it's not a Q.
What? Like, you mean this is a Q for you?
Yeah.
Okay. But this is also an acceptable Q. It is not a G.
No.
This would be a G.
Context matters, Glooby. Context matters. Otherwise, it's FQ. FQ out ears.
Yeah, because Fikke, like Fikke, means stay. Oh, I just noticed
That's not a word.
It is a word in Portuguese.
I don't speak Portuguese,
I think
Bluey.
in Spanish as well.
I don't speak that level of Spanish.
Actually, I think in Spanish it's actually Fika, if I'm not mistaken. My Spanish is very rusty. Anyways, who is this character? Who's Sami?
The cat.
Is she also from the D&D or no?
Yeah, she's a rogue. She was what I was gonna play if my DM was like, no, you can't be a jelly.
So you're gonna be a cat instead?
Yeah, I made her for another campaign that we only played like, because it was one of the pre-built early ones. We only played to like level 3. And I was like, oh, if I need someone to add to my game, I'll just add my kitty cat.
Yeah, kitty cat time. Anyways, day 18th. This was a day that I couldn't think about anything to draw. Wait, where is it? There we go. And I was like, I have no idea. And then I said, oh, idea. Light bulb. And I think I had, let's see, where's the tweet? There it is. So the tweet I said, low on creativity today, but the idea still sparks eventually. That's what I typed. Like here, there it is. It's a lesson for you if you're not feeling like drawing anything. And I would say, for somebody that draws every single day as I wouldn't say that I'm forced to, but the problem is not even the drawing for me. The problem is thinking about what to draw. It is a lot of brain power. Anyways, let's see what Sketti's is.
My food is very cold.
Yeah, because you think like years should eat. If you ate a little bit faster, it would have been fine. This is very good, by the way. It's the
Thank
cat
you.
again, but this one is painted. Look at those legs. Look at those legs. They tried to put me in the cover of Vogue, but my legs are too long. Sami outfit from memory? That's what it says?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good outfit. I like her face. It looks like she got punched in the nose, actually, so her face is caved in. Pop!
They have a weird face because it's just a cat face, but like in the D&D official art for that one tabaxi that's always like crouching, it's like a jungle cat. It's like exaggerated, like a panther face or a jaguar. And I don't like that. I like when they have like a house cat face.
Me too. I think that's probably better. I like the ones that have the big snouts. I lied. I like the big snoot.
Big schnoz.
Yeah, the big schnoz. It's great. That's why I like kobolds. They have big noses.
I finally finished eating.
Let's go. What were you eating again?
I got a little chicken dinner thing from the store, and I just had to heat it up because it was frozen. So it's like chicken and corn and potatoes.
Fair. That
and I put cheese on it, and that's why Sketti was over here earlier.
What did I have? Yeah, I had rice, beans, and meatballs for lunch today. But I don't like having lunch on stream, so I ate it before.
I like eating on your stream, specifically your stream.
Yeah, because you don't have to do anything. You can just stay there, talk a couple of seconds, and then go back to eating while I'm doing the rest of the work.
Yeah.
Anyways.
If we're streaming next week, I have to do things.
Yeah, you have to do things because it's gonna be on your channel.
I'm just gonna open the screens and be like, here, Ringe, you do things.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, it is. It'll be fine.
Next drawing. This one I just called the Fancy Knight. It is like I wouldn't even call this a sword. It's like a stabby apparatus that is cheese-shaped and a shield that is pear-shaped.
It's like a lance. It's just little.
Yeah, very small lance. I don't know if you can even call that a lance. It's a drill of some sort?
Yeah.
I don't know, not a real weapon, but I like it. I like the pear shield, that it would be very ineffective at blocking blows.
As long as you're hitting people with those cheese and people are hitting the pear, it's fine. It's a sword and a shield.
What about yours? Let's see. It's a lance, kinda. Yeah, but small, very tiny. It is more D&D stuff, I'm assuming. Humans are dumb. If they give you trouble, just be cute. Yeah! Wait, let's zoom in. Yeah? Oh, cute kitty. Professional advice.
Yeah.
You know what? It makes sense. I agree with all of that because it would work. On Wise's D&D campaign, like I said, I'm playing a kobold, but my kobold is from a place that is very sheltered. He never went to the surface before, so he's very naive, I guess would be the word. And one of the battle-hardened characters that is my employer at the moment, I got into her good side just by being stupid. And she really likes my character now. I was like, yes, the cute dumb side always works.
Yeah.
You just need to be little. Nah, big is also cute because himbos have a big audience.
It's a different level of cute, but it's still cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, next day. Oh, this one I tried doing something different. I actually can't show on CSP because it's a GIF. I think it has to be on Twitter. Well, good for me, I already have Twitter pulled up.
Mm-hmm. Is it the 20?
Yes. It says the 21st up there, but don't you worry. There you go. Boop. It just says, would you like some popcorn? And it goes up and down. And it shoots out a popcorn thing.
That's cute, but also I'm just imagining you're climbing out of that and you're covered in that butter that's all oily.
No, there's no butter in this popcorn.
You're gonna need a bath.
There's only salt. I would still need a bath. But, you know. Also, you can see the tabs that I have open. I still have the Valkyrie bird control and the soul knife on the other side.
Nice.
You know, the important string material that we need.
Yeah.
So the funny thing is, because the way that I did this GIF, I was supposed to use a drawing program to do this, but no, I went the extra mile, and instead I used what I already know what to use, which is a video editing program, and I just separated the images, and then I mashed them all together in the program, and I exported as frames, as PNGs, and then I just grabbed those PNGs and mashed them together again to make a GIF.
Yeah.
We go out of our way here to make the things the hard way, but it's the way that I know how.
Yeah, I don't like learning things. I do the same thing whenever I animate anything. I just draw them all and put them in like the GIF maker.
Yeah. I will still pull up the image here just so we can have it though. There you go. This is the original image. I think So yeah, this. So this is one of the images. This is the complete image. I have and this one is just the popcorn. Yeah.
Just the Glooby looks like would you still love me if I was a worm?
Yeah, and I have the popcorn in the back also as a separate image. Would you love me? There you go. Would you love me if I was a worm?
I'll get him.
Anyway, next it is Kitty again. Oh, why is this behind me? It's supposed to be on top. There we go. Let's make it small. And now bigger. And yeah. What does this say? Saw me practice.
Yeah.
Sadly, she will not be used.
Not this time. She's just out adventuring, doing other cat things.
Yeah, I have a few other kobolds that... Because Wise did say you should have a backup character. Because he's ruthless. And yeah, we were going over the stats of the first fight that I had. And the ant that I was oh, sorry. Oof, that caught me off guard. That usually doesn't happen. I'm so sorry. Anyways. It's probably the guava juice. I remember. The ant I was fighting could one-shot me, like take me from full health to dead if they critted with one of the attacks. And I was like, oh my god, why would this guy be my first fight? I did have
around in this campaign.
I did have an NPC helper with me. But the funny thing is, he did not hit anything. I think he hit one attack and missed everything else. I was the big damage dealer. And it was really funny because I am still a druid, so I can deal damage as being a spore druid, but at the end of the day, I do support a lot as well. So I'm not supposed to be in the front line. I'm supposed to be kind of close enough to bonk people with my stick, but not being tanking the damage. You know, it was one of those things. But yeah, I almost died in literally the first combat. Very fun. Next day.
If it makes you feel any better, so last weekend my bird died, right? And so this weekend we're playing like a side story for me to join the party.
Yeah.
And we were playing in a pre-built encounter from, is it Descent to Avernus? The one where you go to hell, right?
Yes, yes.
So there was a giant wasp nest with like hell wasps, which wasps already suck. Now imagine they're 5 feet tall and they're on fire.
No,
anyway,
not fun.
The entire time, like the first like 2 rounds, it's me and one other person, and we're hitting like 28s on our attack roll. And we're doing like max damage, we're getting crits, and then the rest of the party gets there. And then it switches and we're rolling 1s and 2s. We're missing things. We're missing saving throws, so we're getting poisoned and stabbed by these stupid wasps. And the wasps are rolling nat 20s every single time. Like, we almost all died in that very first encounter to meet the new character after other character died. Like, it was sad.
So I think funny.
I think we would have actually had a total party like death if the DM didn't pull his punches at the last second. Like, I think he was like, oh, you guys are gonna actually die.
It's funny because I feel like that happens a lot on the first encounter. Mostly because it's either very easy or very hard because the DM doesn't know how the party is gonna work together yet.
Yeah, so I hope the DM realizes. I might ask him because I'm concerned now. The character, when I was the bird, I was a sorcerer, but I was divine soul origin, so I had cleric spells. So I was a healer. So we'd have all these people running out doing high damage, but they'd be getting hit really hard, and I'd just fly over and heal them, and they were keeping alive for like really long fights. I don't even have potions as a jelly. Like, I have a little sword, and I have my son. Neither of these are going to keep you alive.
That's very funny.
So much damage.
Reminded me of when you, Ringe, and I were playing Baldur's Gate, and we're doing like the Moonrise Towers things, and they have those 2 paladins at the entrance.
And they kept critting.
They kept
multiple attacks, and they kept critting.
Yeah,
it was so broken.
Since they were paladins, every time they crit, they were also using smite, and it was like we would lose 80% of our health per hit. It's like, oh my god, can you guys stop critting? Paladins are scary.
That one was rough. That one was rough.
Anyway, next day. I don't know how popular this was, but I think in 2018, it was either 2018 or 19, I think, Steam had a little piggy emote with a blanket, and it was the cutest thing. Me and my group of friends were all over it because it's like, oh, this is so cute. This is the best Steam emote ever. And I was thinking about it that day, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna draw myself as that pig, and this is it. It is the same blanket thingy, but it's me instead. And it's cozy. Exactly. I think, yeah, the Twitter description for this was funny. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah.
It's so gross.
It was. Well, you're telling me that my blankie is gross?
My drink is gross.
Yeah, the description for this on Twitter was, look out everyone, I'm going blankie mode. The blankie mode was all caps. I liked it. It's pretty good. Anyways, let's see Sketties. It is also a cozy drawing? Unbelievable. Why are we having the same brain on these days, Sketti? I like the very long tail. Goes all the way over. Just EP.
It's a 6 foot tabaxi, but they're still a cat. You know, they're still gonna curl up.
Makes sense. Yeah, this is the character taking a long rest. This is how it looks like. On the floor.
I like how it came out. I wasn't sure because they're long ass limbs.
It looks great. Oh, actually, before we keep going, I want to take another breaky break.
Me too.
Yeah, so let's go to the break screen. You guys listen to
my juice. I
the
think I bought
juice. You guys can listen to Splatoon music and look at the fan art while we're away. See you in like 5 minutes.
I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death. I didn't know you well back then. I blame it on luck and fate. Your blood like wine, I want it in. Oh darling, get me drunk and make me feel it's not my fault, I'm not to blame. These ain't my sins, I broke my chains. There's more to do and I still want to live.
I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death. I feel your heart beat in my soul, our futures bound, our bodies know. Your blood like wine, I want it in. Oh darling, get me drunk, invite me. It's not my fault, I'm not to blame. These ain't my sins, I broke my chains. There's more to stop until I'm done. But just tonight, maybe I'll rest in peace. I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death. I hear your heartbeat in my soul, our endings bound, our bodies know. I can't go yet,
Don't let me die,
I want to leave.
my only one.
There's more to do if we can only leave. The clock won't stop, and this is what we get.
hello, I am back. I'm back, but Sketti isn't. Actually, let's destroy Sketti real fast. Because she is, she's having some trouble, but she'll be back later maybe. She's still gonna be sending doodles to us though, so that's fine. But it's just gonna be me talking about my doodles. And I'm going to try to guess what Sketti's doodles are. Oh, Van! Hello, Van. Thank you for the Wawa. And the posture. Okay, I guess I will uncross my legs. Are you doing... I almost called you Sketti. Are you doing, Van? Let me drink that water. There we go. Sketti just said in our private chat, if you destroy me, I'll only come back stronger. Ugh. You're Sven? That's good. We're currently talking about the Doodle wrap-up, and we're on day 22nd. So usually Sketti was with me, but she had some problems. But she's okay. She'll be back later, maybe. If not, we'll see her next week. These are so cute, thank you. Let's go to day 22nd. So, you can't see the whole drawing just for this, because this is the thing that I drew for day 22nd. But, the real thing is this. Wait, no, don't play it yet. Don't stop. So the real thing is this. Throwing loot into a wall, into a glass window or whatever. I want to make this into a redeem, but I keep forgetting to do it. Maybe one day we're gonna do it. Also, I was talking about you as well, Van, because there was one drawing of you. Which one was it again? I'm looking here at the side. Oh, there you go, I found it. Oh, not this one. There we go, this drawing. Because I did this in September. And we're talking about the September doodles at the moment. Okay, Sketti, if you're with us, you can send your doodle for day 22nd, day 22. Bleh. We also have Splatoon music in the thing, like a ghost. Yeah. Thank you, Ghost of Sketti. I'm assuming you thought the music was bugging out. No, that was the being thrown into the window. So this is Sketti's drawing. I'm assuming that this is Asterion from Baldur's Gate telling that Sketti's tiefling is a sheep. That's very cute. We're playing so much Baldur's Gate recently. It's a good game. Oh, also Van, you play Splatoon, right? Which thing are you gonna be? I don't remember if you play Splatoon or not. You're considering getting Baldur's Gate? You should! It's such a good game. I've been playing for almost 400 hours. Oh, you do not play Splatoon? Sad. But you should get Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate 3 is such a good game. You do not need to know anything about the other Baldur's Gate games to enjoy it. 400 hours? Yes. I already beat the game 3 times. Going for the 4th. And I'm also playing with multiplayer with other people as well. But yeah, the game is great. I think my first playthrough took me 113 hours or something like that. But I was trying to look for every nook and cranny, and I still missed a bunch of things. You have been running out of energy after playing 60 hours in games? Ugh. But this one is gonna keep you active, I'm assuming. It's good. For you to have an idea, so I beat the game, and then I immediately started a second playthrough after beating it the first time. So the replayability on it is also really good. And if you like D&D, I would say that's even better. If you don't like D&D, it's okay. No, I don't mean it's the game is just okay. I mean that it's fine because the game explains the mechanics. You were watching someone play just a bit ago? That's good. It's fun to watch as well. I wish I could stream it, but it's too much for my computer to stream. I can play the game fine, but I can't stream it. Anyways, let's go for the next day. Oh, this one is also a video kind of thing. Let's see. You want to watch more, but you don't want too much spoilers? Fair. It is a very spoiler-heavy game if you're watching it because it's a lot of story. It may be too much for streaming for you as well. Yeah, the game is very demanding. Recently, they optimized the game a lot, but it's still... the last act, like Act 3, it's still a little bit laggy for me. That's where most of the bugs are. Anyways, next drawing. So, I think I need to pause the music for this one, because it has audio. So this is the thing that I made for the 23rd. I had no power for most of this day, and I had no internet as well, by the way. And I think, yeah, the description was, what do you do during a power outage? And then I said, actually, I already have my power back, just not the internet. So I drew this, and it has this video.
I'm serious. Think about that. Imagine if aliens didn't have like video or photo evidence of anything.
I was just watching this.
They would be so freaked out.
I was watching German videos.
You tell an alien, you stand right there, alien. I'd like you to sing the alien national anthem, and they're like, quack, 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 quack. And then you show them, you videotape them, and you show them doing that. They're gonna go, and their head's gonna fucking explode. You're literally showing them a memory that they had. You have burnt that into a physical medium. How many CBD gummies did you have? 0.
0. That's all. That's the whole video. So yeah, I was just watching Germa videos on my Switch. Oh yeah, and the way that I was doing, I had internet on my phone. So I was routing the internet to my Switch, and I was watching YouTube through there. And you're gonna ask me, Glooby, why weren't you watching YouTube on your phone? And the answer to that is, I don't remember. I was watching through the phone at some point, but then I started watching through... I guess I was just bored and wanted to see what it was like. Aliens sing the American national anthem. But yeah, that was basically what I was doing. Let me put the drawing in here just so we can have it. Yeah, this is the original drawing without the video. Phone, what's that? Yeah, I was also playing the new F-Zero game with my mobile hotspot. And I feel bad for people that were playing with me because they must have seen a very laggy mess. Anyways, let's see what Sketty's drawing is. It's more birds. This almost looks like a Kabadon. You just needed the arm putting in the wall in the back. Approaching the bird. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, but that's funny. I like Sketty's birds. Let's go for the next day. We're actually reaching the end of the month almost. This is the last week. Oh, this is gonna be another video. You see, the time that I had no internet, I tried to make something more than just the drawing. This one is another one that involves throwing people into windows. Observe. But this time is with Sketti. I kinda, so at some point I was thinking of making a bunch of VTubers, me throwing them into a window, but I don't know how to approach. Hey, is it okay if I draw me throwing like, not me, if I draw you being thrown into a window or a screen? I only did with Lou and Sketti with no permission because I don't think I need to ask them. They would probably be fine. And if Sketti said no, I would do it anyways. They can't hear you, Sketti. Sketty's back, everybody. They can hear you now.
Can't believe you've done this.
Do you want to talk about your birds before we move on?
They're birds.
Thank you for the commentary. Thank you for
That's
the bread.
all?
Thank you for the bread drawing. You're welcome. You're welcome, Ben.
I like the where you threw me at a window or a screen. It's funny. It's cute.
Maybe I'll turn into a reading soon. You get your troll
it's
Lou
not
and
monster.
Sketti.
Maybe I shouldn't drink that. I think that's what made me sick.
Yeah, maybe don't be sick again.
Oh no, so it's because I ate the food really fast that was already cold, and then the mix of that with my drink, and I chugged room temperature water, and I think that's what the kicker was. My body was like, "Hey, stop that." It's fine.
Like you're
fine.
abusing me. Stop it. Anyways, Sketti, give it to me. I think this is day 23rd? 24th. 24th.
Is it the one I wanted to show you? Oh, there's one filler image.
Oh. Let's see. It's a kitty. Ah, this is cute. Just cat looking at something. Like
It's
most.
So where I sit in my room, I'm in the corner. But
Yeah.
I got a really big desk. So there's this window in the middle of my room, and that's where Sketti likes to look at the like squirrels and stuff. So I just like to draw her. She makes a nice little silhouette. She also has like black fur already, so even though she's not fully in silhouette, it looks like it.
It's just a shadow.
Yeah, she's always good for spooky season, but she kind of always just looks like that. So
Yeah. My window, it doesn't have a. Well, I can open it, of course, but it's wood, so I have to open all the way so my cat can actually look outside. And then she jumps out like wee. Nice
can't
catch.
open
I
my window
agree.
'cause she'll jump out and then she'll just be gone.
In my case, my window doesn't lead to the outside. It leads to like a little garden area that they can hang out there. She doesn't go outside. We can leave the doors open and everything. She's afraid of the outside.
No, Sketti always gets excited and then she hears cars and she's like, "What is that?"
Now my cat knows better. She's better here. Oh yeah. Next drawing, day 25th. So this one is back to the old times because I also, oh yeah. So I had no internet when I drew this. So I was using a different art program, because the license that I have for a CSP is not a license that I bought. It's a license that Range gave it to me because I don't remember what it was. I think it's for a drawing tablet, and then you have 2 years for free, but the caveat is that you have to be connected to the internet so they can read the license. So that's what I've been using. So when I have no internet, I also have no CSP. So I have to use a different drawing program that I also have installed here called MadBank Pro. And I was like, oh, this is the one that I used to draw the very old chalk drawings. So I guess I'll try drawing again with the same brush. Because this brush, I don't have it in CSP. Even though I'm almost sure I can just, like, import, but I'm lazy and I don't do it.
People make a lot of really neat brushes, and I'm always like, I'm sure it's really quick to learn how to use it, but I just can't be bothered.
Yeah. MadBank is good. Yeah, I like it. I think I do prefer CSP better, but MadBank is also pretty okay. And I didn't pay for it, so it's good.
I love having an iPad again so I can use Procreate.
Yeah. I heard Procreate is also really good.
For $10, it's pretty dang great.
Oh, I almost moved to the next drawing, but I forgot to ask for yours. Give it to me. Procreate is awesome. That's what you use as well, right, Van? I don't remember. Yeah, no subscription. Exactly.
People also make brushes for that, and I still don't want to learn how to use them.
Oh, it's your tiefling again, but with the green hair and the gross squid eyes. This is Sketti's Brawler's great character, everybody.
I'm pretty. I just look really scary with the squid stuff and the Joker hair.
We love the Joker hair. The veins are gross.
Yeah.
I play a Dragonborn always, and you can't really see the veins on a Dragonborn, so it's fine. Anyways, next, day 26. Oh yeah. This was also... Oh, I don't have the original image for this one. It's only on MetaBank Pro. Can I go to Twitter and grab it from there? Because I'm almost sure I posted on Twitter. Yes! I have it on Twitter. Thank you, Pass Glooby. You saved me. Oh, we reached the end. We reached the end of the playlist. Wait. No, stop that.
You should get Baldur's Gate.
Yes.
Preferably for free, but I mean, that's just a money thing, but it's still worth it.
We can put the drawing over here. There you go. This... I keep seeing this image. I really like this meme. That is just... The random event will decide his fate. And it was like a little duck. And it's just a guy rolling dice. A favorite outcome, please. And then I just drew Horatio over it.
Yeah. I like the little spiky hair you gave him.
Oh, yeah, I always draw Horatio with the spiky hair. I need to make him, like, cooler than the other ducks. Favorite outcome, please. Can I just... Actually, let's make a new...
Wait.
Yeah, but... Post the Horatio emotes. Wait, I'm almost sure that I have... Yeah, there you go. I have the Horatio Wiggly.
Yeah.
There you go. Let's pull the image here. So it has its own thing. EP... There we go. Oh, god damn it, I did the same thing again. There. Is this your GIF Yankee tab?
Yeah. I wanted to see it because I was like, oh yeah, that was GIF Yankee. And I saw the dialogue was slightly different because, you know, you're from space.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a part at the very beginning where she calls it the tieflings the tieflings. It's just funny to me. Like, you could probably tell my character that's real and just be like, okay, I guess I was wrong.
The
I just colored it really badly, but she's ochre colored.
I do like that you can make fun of Lae'zel when she does that. You said
Oh, and I
tiefling.
bet you could. I bet you could as like any other race on there in that specific scenario where she calls them a tiefling. But because you're also Gith Yankee, you're just like, I believe it's tiefling. She does this thing where she like pauses and she like looks up, around. She like thinking, processing, and she's like, oh, what did she say? I'm not familiar with the, well, I won't call it a culture, but the customs here. Something like that.
But then she says
Tiefling is
Faerun wrong, and then you can correct her again.
It's been fun. Lae'zel's kind of cute like that. Like, I'm enjoying that playthrough.
Yeah, that's the thing with Lae'zel. Without spoiling anything for people that want to play the game, I started really disliking her at the start of the game because I'm not a fan of like characters that are angry and prudish just for the sake of like being rude to you for no reason, even though you're talking something that makes sense. But she gets better later, I would say.
Lae'zel and Shadowheart, both at the very, very beginning, the first playthrough, I did not like either of them. That's because I was worried they were going to have the classic issue of any kind of woman in writing where they're like, they are strong, so they're a bitch. It's like, you can be a strong lady and not be a fucking asshole. Sorry for all the cursing on your channel, Bluebee, but
it's not.
It just makes me so mad when that's their personality. I know, but still. It's like going to your grandma's house and cursing. Like, she's chill with it, but like, I'm trying to respect you, Grandma.
Grandma Bluebee.
Yeah, Grandma Bluebee.
But yeah, I don't think there's any character. I guess Minfara. That's the only one that I'd say I do not like this lady, but I guess that's the point of her character.
Which honestly, I kind of want to do a different playthrough, but I don't know if I'd be able to get through it by myself. I think I'd have to ask you guys to do it with me.
Guys, can you be evil with me?
Like, if we're playing later, remind me to show you my save files. Because I save in a very specific way, because if the pixels get upset, I feel bad.
I understand. Anyways, next drawing. This one for day 27th. It's the return of Mouse Glooby. Mouse Glooby was a huge hit back in the day. And this one I said on Twitter, Mouse Glooby is back, but he's still angry about something. I like to imagine that Mouse Glooby is a version of me from another timeline. That instead of being like calm and happy, it's always angry and upset about something. It's like the drama, like I don't know. I'll be like a VTuber drama channel or something like that. Let's go to Twitter and find out something to be angry about today.
Yeah.
The classic. Anyways, let's see the. No, it's No Name Paladin cooking again. And is that a potato in his hand?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So if you guys are missing the No Name Paladin lore, this morning he did a stream that he was making pasta from scratch. And the first one that he did, it like ended up really good. He made Alfredo pasta. And it looked good. He tasted it. He said it was amazing, like one of the best things that he ever made. And it was a huge success. And then the next pasta that he moved to was a chocolate pasta with peanut butter sauce. And it was horrid. And one of the things that he put on the sauce was potatoes, because he put too much salt in the sauce, and somebody in chat said that putting potatoes would suck up the salt, which is real. That is something that does happen. but he cut in a bunch of little pieces, and that kind of defeats the purpose because then you won't be able to pick the potato back up. Because when you're using that technique, you take the potato away. It's not supposed to be in the food. But it was a disaster, I gotta say. It was the perfect string because he made the perfect food and the worst food ever on the same day. I don't know how he pulled it off, but he did it. Anyways, let's go to the next string. Oh, not the next string, the next day.
Okay, bye everybody.
Bye, no name. The next one. Oh, this is my D&D character for Wise's campaign. He's called Bryn. He is a green-scaled kobold and also a spore druid. He wears this big hat. Also, do you know why people use these hats with the beads around the hat, Sketti?
It's the Australian thing. The tassels, the toggles, right, for the flies.
Yeah, I think I already
bugs.
I already said that on stream last time. Now that I think about it,
I don't remember stream. I remember having a conversation in voice chat
I think
because
it
Ringe
was.
kept bringing them up.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
We talked about it a couple times.
yeah, usually they have those things on the side. Oh, Beanie! Hey, Beanie, how are you doing today? Thank you for the water. Came just in time for us to talk about D&D. So yeah, these tassels around the hat is used by few Australian hikers to keep the flies away because you can't use your hands because you're climbing. So you shake your head around and it's go shook, 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 and then the flies are gonna fly away from you. Or any kind of insect, I guess. So that's why it has these tassels around it. This is not why my character uses the hat. I just like how it looks. Very sleepy bee today. Hey, Sunny. So Sunny is also in the D&D. All the people from the D&D are coming right as my character shows up. But yeah, he has this big hat. But since it's a Fugi, I have the non-talky version as well. And we have a no-hat version. True, because, you know, he can remove the hat at any point. Because he's a kobold, he has horns. It's not that he dislikes the horn, it's just that the hat is cool. But how are you doing today, Sunny? Hopefully you're having a good day today. Let's get Sketty's drawing. There we go. This one is so cute! Oh, I made the thing tiny again. Sorry. Wait, where is it? I copied it. Copy image. Paste. There we go. It's me in a sock.
Yeah.
Very cozy. Why did you put me in a sock, Sketti?
Because you gotta put critters in socks. What
That
is it? I
real.
really like that video of the it's a little kitten and they put him in a sock, right? But he's making biscuits in the sock, so you just see it moving back and forth.
Yeah. I've seen what is it called? I've seen some people putting their animals in socks, but the socks have like holes so they can put their legs out when they have surgery, so they don't open the wounds. So they have to be in little socks. That's the
I'm logged
cutest
into
video,
TikTok.
Sketti. A video?
Yeah, it's a video.
Yeah, it is moving right now. Let's turn into a video. Wait, oh, I didn't mean to do
It's
that.
the video. I
There you
see a
go.
bunch of them, but not the one I want, and I'm not opening TikTok.
There you go, look at that. It's a video now of me spinning. Oh, you're talking about the cat video.
Yeah. Hold on, I almost have it. Oh, it's gone. Okay, I guess I just have to find the reposting.
How do you
Those are all
almost have it and then it's gone?
because I googled it and it came up with the Twitter link on the top, but then I clicked on it and it's like this account does not exist.
Aw, that is sad.
Meow.
No more kitties for us. It's okay. One day you'll find it. Anyways, next day,
I'm gonna find it.
Bryn is
Oh,
back.
it's not anywhere.
Oh, it's called Bryn, by the way. This one has very weird proportions because I drew really fast. But in the campaign, he got a book that I am currently using to write his diary. And this is him finding the book. It's like, yay! It's a book! It was given to him for him to write poetry, but he doesn't like poetry.
Why is this
Anyway,
video so hard to find?
give up. Give me the drawing now.
Only if I don't find it by the time I get to the bottom of this page. I didn't find it.
It's a book, exactly.
The stupid thing is, I know I'm gonna go to work tomorrow and I'm gonna check Twitter at like lunchtime, and then the stupid video with the cat is gonna be there again.
If that happens,
What day is this?
I think it's 27th. Let me check. 29
That was-
actually.
Okay, so I have 2 then.
Yes, we only
From
have
earlier.
2 left.
I have 2 for today, for
Oh.
the 29th.
2 for the 29th. Oh no, I'm gonna have my revenge against the bird. Fight! No, we're gonna destroy that falcon so I don't get grabbed again. That's funny. I wonder where I found these very small gloves.
Probably on a little doll. Although I don't know if I know very many dolls with little boxing gloves.
I'm almost sure there's probably like a Max Steel doll that has punching gloves.
Action figures, it's a doll.
Yeah.
I'd play with it.
Or maybe one of those Jack in the Box. Those have
Oh,
little
maybe.
gloves.
Yeah.
Well, some of them do. Some of them are just little clowns. I just saw the other image. So earlier today, we were talking about anti-bird measures so they wouldn't pick at your crops. And Robert Brown sent us a video of a laser thing that shoots at birds so to shoot them away from the crops. Actually, we can probably pull it up again. Let me do that because the video is pretty good. It doesn't have audio, so you guys are just gonna have to watch it.
You had to make the laser sound with your mouth. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I'll make the laser noises. I was doing that anyways. There you go, look at that. Stop with the ducks.
Almost a laser noise.
Yeah, look at that. The bird approaches the crop and then it gets blasted with this green laser. So it doesn't hurt, it doesn't harm the bird, it just blasts them with light and they're like, oh, that looks dangerous, and then they run away.
Oh, what am I thinking of? It's not Family Guy. Is it Futurama? I think it's Futurama.
Yeah.
They go somewhere where they, like, I think, you know 20th Century Fox or whatever? It has, like, Fox and then the lights.
Yes.
So I think when they're going and taking a Hollywood tour, they're like, and this is, you know, the whatever studio, where they use giant spotlights to blind pilots and then film the resulting crash.
Oh my god.
And then it just shows one like, as it like twirls out of the sky. That's what those birds made me think of. The birds are fine though.
Yeah,
It said
yeah.
it's humane, so I assume they're fine.
It does say here, a combination of IoT, automation, and solar-powered lasers may be an effective and humane way to prevent the crop loss. I'll send the link in the chat in case you guys want to read the article, I guess. But it looks really funny.
Yeah.
Just see these birds getting blasted. Anyways, let's go for the final day. usually I like doing something fancy for the final day, but it wasn't the case for this one. Because this day, I overdosed myself in ice cream. So the tweet for this one says, where is it? It just says, me 30 minutes ago, I have no self-control when it comes to ice cream, which is real, because I bought ice cream, and I ate, like, a tiny little container, like, a very little, in a little cup of ice cream. It's like, tasty, yum, 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 yum. And then 3 hours passed, and it was, like, very late in the day. I want to say like it was like 4 a.m. and I was like, I want ice cream, and I ate the whole tub.
4 a.m. ice cream just sounds awful.
I don't know what happens. Like late night Glooby becomes a creature that really wants to eat ice cream. And then I woke up feeling horrible. Because it's a lot of milk to have before bed.
Milk and sugar.
Yeah, milk and sugar. Because I'm not lactose intolerant. I actually drink milk almost every day. But not in these quantities and right before bed. I usually drink milk in the morning. Because I either have just milk with nothing on it, or I make a banana smoothie for me to have for breakfast. It's tasty. Anyways, let's see Sketty's last. Oh! It's not even Halloween yet, Sketti. You can't post this kind of stuff.
I'm ready for October. I also for a nap. Oh my gosh. I'm so sleepy.
In a little pumpkin. That is very cute. I think I did a similar drawing for October. But you guys are only gonna be seeing in November when we do the wrap-up for October.
I love October, and I'm so upset that I don't get to like enjoy it properly because I have to work all of October.
That is very upsetting.
It's fine. I get to still buy like apple cider and pumpkin spice coffees and stuff.
I actually never had any pumpkin spice stuff. It's not a thing around here.
If you like pumpkins, it's okay. Otherwise, you're not really missing out. And even then, you're not really missing out. I like all the other stuff. Pumpkin spice drinks are kind of mid.
I like pumpkin candy. I do not like savory popcorn. Pumpkin things. But sweet pumpkin things I like.
Or like pumpkin seeds are yummy.
I also never had pumpkin seeds.
They're really good roasted.
Those I can probably get around here, just, you know, it never came up. Oh, hey son, how you doing today? Cute pumpkin? Yeah. Pumpkin spice is good in your opinion? I'm sure it is, because it's very popular. And
It's
usually popular things, like at least food-wise, it means that it's good food. It's like ice cream. I think it's very hard to find somebody that doesn't like ice cream.
Cats can eat pumpkin, so I could buy a little pumpkin and eat it with Sketti.
Yeah. Doing good, you? I have a slight headache because of the weather, but I'm doing pretty okay. It's very hot, and my body does not like heat. I even took a shower before stream. It made it better. It did cool me off a little bit. But I think after stream, I'm just gonna lay low for a little bit, try to recover.
Go take a nap so we can play the game or watch a movie or whatever.
I probably won't be taking a nap because that's gonna make the headache worse. But I will lay low and see if I get better. Anyway, speaking of after stream, it's it. That's the end. We showed all the drawings. Another month completed. And people were saying that I wouldn't be able to draw every single day. We have only 3 months left. And then I will be done. Honestly, next year, I'm gonna be like, oh, I don't have to draw anymore. What do I do now before I go to bed? Because most of these I do right before going to bed.
Well, you can draw without a challenge.
That is true. That's probably what I'm gonna do. But I don't have to like draw if I don't have an idea. Because a lot of these, I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. I guess I'm gonna draw myself doing something goofy. You could continue. No, but that would mean that if I miss a day, I'm gonna be drawing I'm gonna have to play Fortnite. Oh, not Fortnite. Genshin Impact. I don't want to play Genshin Impact. I would probably just draw normally, but without actually have to draw every day.
Yeah,
Because-
no penalty.
Yeah, no penalty if I miss a day. Because I draw because I did this because I wanted to force myself to learn how to draw. But I don't use any tutorials or nothing. I'm basically forcing myself to draw without any techniques whatsoever. I would say that the results are good.
Yeah.
I would say that I'm got a very good style going on.
You're getting like a +1 to creativity every month.
Yeah, not drawing every day gives an easier way to stop. I don't think I would ever stop now. Because I like drawing. Like, that's something that I always liked, even when I was little. But when I grew up, I stopped drawing because I was bad at it. But now, I'm I have enough skill at drawing to be like, well, yeah, these don't look like incredibly amazing, but they are good enough for me, and that's why I like drawing them. Especially the kobolds. I'm very satisfied with all the kobolds that I drew along the way. That's why you
I
see
think
me.
all your stuff is fine. It's
Yeah.
great. You're just very stylized.
I enjoy. Maybe after the quote unquote challenge, I will probably start not as a challenge, but I will study some techniques and see if I improve that way. But I don't think that works with my brain. I think I'm a very I learn things through brute force kind of way. I learn from experience. If I watch a video about something, I was like, I do not understand it. I kind of need to be hands-on. Like, when somebody asks me something that I know how to do, for example, let's say that a coworker of mine is having trouble doing something in Excel, which I am technically, I have a course on it. I am a kind of a Excel fiend, but it doesn't come up on VTube because who's gonna need an Excel sheet? But if a coworker of mine is asking me Excel things, I'm like, I would not know how to answer without having the program open in front of me. So I'm gonna be like, for example, go to File, and then I click on it, and then you go to, I don't know, Print Settings, and then I walk through with the person while I'm also in the program. I don't know, it's just easier for me. I cannot do something out of nowhere like that. But anyways, we're getting out of we're getting off topic. It's drawing. Before we go, you have anything to talk about, Sketti?
Next week we're gonna hang out on my channel and we're just gonna chill, really. Libby's gonna be drinking. I hope Ringe will be joining us for that as well. Ringe might be playing a game because I'm gonna make him, or we'll just hang out and do other stuff. But I just want to hang out for my birthday.
Do we have a time for that?
It'll probably be around the normal time for your streams because it has to be like midday. I can't do late night.
So 8 p.m. UTC.
Yeah.
There you go. You have your time, guys. 8 p.m. UTC, Sunday, Sketty's channel. Gonna be drinking. I have the cans right here, I think. Oh no, they're
Yeah,
not here.
you had it on your stream earlier.
Gonna be drinking more Mike's Hard Lemonade. That's the only thing that I can drink without feeling horrible.
I need to make sure to plan it next week and not eat weird cold food.
Yeah. Well, since it's gonna be like an event, I'm assuming that you're gonna be ready for it. But it is also you, so I don't know.
I'll do it. Yeah, it'll be pretty ad-libbed.
We'll see.
But I'll grab the stuff for it beforehand, so I'll be ready.
Anyways, we're gonna raid. Oh, as for I guess I should save what I'm gonna do. So the schedule is still up in the air. As I said, this month I have less time to do things. So the string is whatever happens. The only guaranteed things is that Friday I'm gonna be playing Xenosaga with Lou. Sunday is gonna be, of course, the thing with Sketti. And I think this next Saturday, on the 21st, I'm gonna be on Wise's channel. We're gonna be playing some D&D, and I'm excited for that. It is. I actually, I don't even know if I should be saying this because I don't know if it's confirmed. Well, if you see on Wise's schedule and it's not there, it's not gonna happen. Anyways. We're gonna raid into Colin the Golden because they're playing Earthbound, and Earthbound is a good game. I wrote it incorrectly. Cole and the Golden. Stop yawning.
I'm sleepy.
We're going to end the stream in a couple seconds. And as always, I appreciate everybody that came here today. All the chatters that kept us company. All the lurkers, or I don't know, listening to Sketti being weird. And if you're watching this VOD right now, either here on Twitch or by the YouTube VOD channel, that I still need to update the latest VODs. That's very pog and champion of you. Anything else to add, Sketti?
No.
And we'll see the next wrap-up next month on a Sunday of an undisclosed date that we don't know, but it's probably gonna be on a Sunday.
No.
This is where we're going, by the way, in case Twitch stops you, because sometimes it doesn't take people with the raid for some reason, so you can just click that link and be there anyways.
A conference next month. I forgot about that.
Let's go. Conference
I
stream?
should probably see if I need a passport.
Anyways, bye everybody.
Bye.